Hello, gamers and friends. This is Joe Biff Gaming, and come on, I'm just as surprised as you are. Yeah, just like back in 1995, I just can't put this game down. Chrono Trigger is back, and there's a few more things I wanted to do. I was watching back some of my footage, reliving how much fun I had with this, and it occurred to me that with all that time I spent, I didn't even mention this. Possibly the greatest legacy this game created, which is of course the New Game Plus. Now, for those who possibly don't know this, I'm sure there were other games before Chrono Trigger that allowed you to do something like what New Game Plus is, but I'm pretty confident that this was the first game that coined that term. So I beat this game for the first time. Ignore save file number 2 there, that was just for testing. I beat this game for the first time in 1995, and I said, what is this? New Game Plus, what does that mean? And oh boy, did we figure out what that meant. We had some fun with that too. We, of course, if you watched the last time, me and my brother, and I suppose we probably had other friends that played this too, but okay. So yeah, we're gonna not play the entire game through all over again, but I've got some things I want to go into with this New Game Plus here. So as you can see with the side images there, that kind of is a bit of an outline of what we're going to see today. So on the left, if you notice, we're gonna be doing no Chrono and no Magus today. So obviously there's a caveat to that. Chrono is the lead party member, and when you start back up New Game Plus, it's gonna play through the beginning here as it would normally be. So you can't take him out of your party. I'm not gonna just make him be dead every battle. That's stupid. But I'm not gonna give him. I mean, we're still gonna be the level we were. We're gonna blast through the beginning of the game. This is not gonna take that long. But ultimately, I'm going to be not reviving him back. And I'm also gonna let Frog get his revenge on Magus. And as you can see on the other side, well, there's no real, official artwork of Glenn there as a human. Other than in the DS and PlayStation anime endings, and they just kind of show him from the back, like they vaguely show him. But anyone who knows this knows Toriyama did the artwork. He basically kind of looks like Vegeta, but with green hair, so I took his regular Frog character art there and made him, like, taller and not fat, like a frog, so he'd be more like a human build, sort of. And I put Vegeta's face on there, and I colored his hair green. And if you think that looks super stupid, well, you're probably right, but tough beans. If you think you can do better, go draw him yourself. And, of course, in the bottom there is our MVP, Mr. Robo, R66-Y, and I altered his character portrait there. Well, not his portrait. His official art there also. As you can see, we got the official art of the Crisis Arm, and I put that right on him because that was amazing, and that's actually going to help us really blast through this because I'm not going to show every New Game Plus ending. This game has 13 endings. Well, wait a minute. Let me correct myself. As far as I'm concerned, this game has 12 endings, because the 13th one is from the DS game, and that leads us into, like, Chrono Cross, and the lore that I don't really like, so we're pretending it's 1995. DS game does not exist yet, at all. Chrono Cross does not exist. This is the original Chrono Trigger, had they just left it this way. We're not worrying about that 13th ending. We're not even going to talk about it, probably. But, no, we're not doing 12 endings today. I think I'm doing, like, 4. I made a little checklist here. All my stuff before, I just was completely off the cuff, and for the playing, I still will be, but I put a little bit of checklist here to make sure I get the endings I want. So this is not, it's not going to be, we're not going to play another 20 hours. It's not going to take forever. Like, we're still going to be what levels we were before. We're going to keep all our stuff, if you didn't know, and we're just going to smoke these early game bosses, so we'll just be talking about stuff. Like, this is just for funsies. So let's get into this. Let's go. Controller, please. Stop idling. Okay, so I actually want to use this one. This one I just made to, like, make sure it was going to work the way I wanted to. So, let's go. So you choose the file you want to copy, not copy, but to carry over, right? And we'll still be Chrono. This is fine. I could, like, even more speed this up by fast forwarding everything, but I'm not going to do that. And that test file there, what I tried to do, if you remember from the other day, I mentioned that when I was playing this before, and when I was a kid, and after I learned about Magus and stuff, and when I was still naming them the characters after my friends, he was named Tom the first few times, and my friend Tom, and they talk about after you recruit him. I didn't really talk to a lot of the people back in like 680, but they'll be like, "Oh, the great Tom! We defeated Tom's army," like, which is hilarious. But so I tried to see if I could go back to my file from beating it from the other day, start a new game plus off of that, but with him named Tom, like from that new guy in the Larue Ruins, and if they would just call him that right from the very beginning, like you go back to. In the first 5 minutes of the game, you go back to 600 AD and, oh, we're fighting the Magus' army. Would it be Tom's army? No, sadly it was not. I was going to show that, but too bad. But as we did before, we're closing this. We're not getting any cats, but we're also not getting any sunlight because forget that. So, all right, let's just get right to this. Mommy, I don't even need my allowance. Actually, you know what? I do need my allowance, but I'll show you in a moment. So, actually, we're only getting 5 characters in this playthrough. Because, we're getting Chrono, but we're just not going to use them. And a lot of them are going to have different names. But Luca, she doesn't have any other names, so she can still be Luca, that's fine. But this time we're actually going to name our people, like, their real names. Or their, what they call themselves, I guess. Well, and if I talk to her again, I get 200 gold. And you know what? I am broke. They start you back with 0. Well, when you start a fresh file, you get 400 gold. But you keep all our stuff, right? Basically, not the key items. We won't have the Masmune and stuff like that, so the rainbow. And remember I told you to keep 1 hide cap and 1 hide tunic? Well, this is not why. You would have that anyway. They put you back on your base default stuff. But for the purposes of this, well, guess what? Give me haste. Give me, well, I don't really need status protection this early in the game, but I don't know, it's the highest thing I got. Sure, whatever. And yeah, I'll take the prism specs. Yeah, why not? Give me those glasses. We'll be moving this stuff around. Essentially, we're going to be one-shotting like the first half the game. We're just going to one-shot all the bosses, whatever. I'm not going to do any talking to people. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to go straight where we're going, and we're going to move this along, right? No tent to horrors. Too bad, too bad. I'm not even going to do that at the end, because we're not even going to save Chrono this time. Alright, hey, yeah. What I could do is purposely get found guilty. Let's do that. Why not? Let's just have some fun. Screw around with that. Are you okay? Maybe. Well, I'm not going to check on you. Grab this. I didn't even think about doing this. We're going to try to sell some milk here. We'll just goof around. I'm not going to take too long later, but it just occurred to me. Let's get found guilty on purpose. Ooh! The pendant. How do you know about that? I can't buy that. It's too special. Fine. Will you buy it? Who are you? Sell. Pendants. I'll just tell you it's not there. But, like, they start you off with, like, no money, but, like, okay, here, have this, I don't know, Star Sword for 12,500. Have the Alloy Blade. I mean, you don't want any of this crap. I could sell all these. I only have, well, no, we got, like, the famous big hand. I don't have 20 of them, but I have 1. Whatever. No, not gonna bother. We're just gonna keep all this junk that we got. Alright, you're still running around. I guess I'll take you now. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I should have said no. It's fine. That would have been fun. Yeah, you can walk with us, even though I like Luca way better than you. Okay. And this time, my name is yeah, I'm on to you. I played this game dozens and dozens of times. I know your name's Nadia. You're gonna be Nadia. It's fine. Move this thing along, okay? Alright. And I'm I guess I could have been Joe this time, but whatever. This is fine. Alright, now we're gonna purposely, like, do horribly here, like, eat your lunch, that's fine. Here's the kitty cat, and you could just not get him, but this is so mean. I like to think we're scaring him away accidentally, that we're not, like, kicking this kitty cat. Bam! Bye! See ya. I'm not returning you to your owner. Yeah, no. Oh no, my kitty, where is it? I don't know. I never saw a kid around here. Man, that's so mean. I hate this. I hate this already. What else can I do to be mean? Well, let's see. This is ridiculous. I haven't done this part like this way in so long. Yeah. They're still setting up. Yeah, well, I'll just be back in 1 second. Like, as soon as I talk to this woman, and then we can just go. What else can I do to be mean? Yeah, they're ready. Yeah. Oh, they're. Oh, I know what else we could do. Yeah, we're totally getting found guilty, and it's fine. So I missed out on that 1 ether, but Yeah, we still got our 20 mega elixirs, man. The stuff we used after fighting Lavos, well, we still got those back. We didn't save after winning. You can't save after winning. I don't know how the game knows that. Like, what opens up New Game Plus? Does it just record that you... Oh, this person finished the game. Check flag. It's open forever. Maybe. I don't know. Do I know the latest gossip? Yeah, leave me alone. Scram, I will. Alright. And she goes, hold your horses. Let's get some candy. Alright. And then you can... You're supposed to just stand there, but it's like, ah! Give me just a second. Okay, shut up. Oh, you just try to run away. Ah! No need to drag me by the arm like some kidnapper. Yeah, so somebody hears that, they're like, wait a minute. Is he like actually trying to kidnap her? Like, I don't like that scene. I would never ever do that. So no. I used to put the controller down. Like, no. We're not. Yeah. Have your stupid candy. What kind of candy do you think Milo likes? I don't know. Get out of here. All right, we're back. We're back. Yep. Can I just? I know what you mean. Yeah, I brought this vision of loveliness. Yep. Can you move? I wanna do this. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try it. Oh, and notice, I almost glossed right over that. All right, look. Luca, can you stop? Can you stop? All right, watch the pod over on the right. So there should be. Yeah, see that little sparkle there? If you touch that anytime throughout an entire New Game Plus, anytime in the whole game, boom, you fight Lavos immediately. So we could go there right now with just me and Maro, and maybe I'd win. I don't know. I might be able to win, but that's not the ending we're looking for. This is not the ending you're looking for. No. We are not getting all the endings. It's cool, it's fine, but some of them are stupid, some of them are just a waste, and it'll get repetitive. That would not be fun, I don't think, to show them all. Maybe it would, I don't know, you can find them if you care to look for them, but no, I just flagged a couple of them that I think are particularly interesting and fun. We're gonna grab those, and then at the very end, we're gonna save Frog. Even though I like Magus, we're gonna let Frog become Glenn again. And hopefully have some fun doing it. And one thing that I really wanted to, not atone for, because I stand by what I said, but like I talked about a lot of games that I really don't like in the previous streams, and today I came prepared with a list of, excuse me, I came prepared with a short list of some possibly more obscure games that maybe not everyone's played that I really do like. So we'll talk about that stuff, and who knows, maybe someone will be watching this and be inspired to try one of them, because I absolutely think you should. Because there's some great games, even if I don't like I hate Final Fantasy VII, I hate Majora's Mask, I hate Wind Waker, whatever. But like there's some great games that I would way rather play than those. So we'll talk about some of them today. We're trying to have fun, right? Oh no! So we're completely glossing over all of this. So like, if you never played this game before or whatever, and you probably want to watch the previous parts of this playlist first. Like, we're just, this is meant, like, you're allowed to come in here if you want or watch it. I don't care what you do, but this is meant for people who like know what they're doing or they've seen this game before. Let me switch this here just in case. Yeah, whatever. What do I do? Okay. Yeah, still getting the hang of the streaming thing, but I think this is fun. I think I sound non-cringy when I talk into my headset here. I think I do pretty good. I'm very pleasantly surprised with how well I was able to do this. So, let's go. Yeah, she's familiar. Yeah, even her name's familiar. She said her name was Nadia. She didn't even try to hide it. All right. So let's see. I got a minor. I did a little bit of homework here, just to make sure I don't gloss over or skip parts or whatever. So let's see the next. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the cathedral there. Everybody knows where we're going, and of course this is gonna be the Glenn playthrough. So yeah, we're gonna name him Glenn also. Yes, of course we are. Maybe not of course, but yeah, I mean that's his name. And this time we're gonna change it back. You can't actually play as Glenn as a human. Unless you play Flames of Eternity, the like fan sequel, which it's sort of cool, but like, I don't know. Like they went through all the effort to like get him to be use a sprite right from the ending. They ripped it right from the ending, and let you walk around with him and do battles with Frog as a human, which is pretty sweet. But I don't know, it looks kind of out of place. And on the world map, you walk around as Frog. Like you couldn't, I don't know, make like a compressed sprite of him to use there? I don't know. That seems a bit of a waste. Well, Oh, I did want to make one minor change to my setup, but it's fine. Oh, these poor these imps, man, they're ambushing me. What am I gonna possibly do to them, man? Man, I used to one-shot them with my little rusty whatever sword, but well, I bet you guys have never seen this before. Yeah, how much damage can I do to these guys? And I do have the prism specs on. Let's see. We're not gonna do this to every encounter. Okay, 2,300 damage. Yeah, I did 17 damage to them last time. So, yep, give me that 6 experience. Yeah. So, yes, I love the specs. I am light sensitive. I like the idea that the best items in the game are sunglasses. But no, we are going to go with the 1995 strategy and give me that gold stud. Because we're so powerful. Look at this. Look at our stats and stuff. We keep the effects of all those tabs, right? So I have star speed, 84 power, right? So we keep those upgrades and stuff. So we're so powerful now anyway. We don't need like a 50% damage boost. We're just gonna annihilate these dudes anyway. So I'd rather just equip the gold stud, because then I can cast my magic like indiscriminately and have to, if I care to use magic, but I'll have less need to use ethers and stuff. And see these treasures? No, I'm not gonna get those. I don't think I'll run away from any enemies, but I will avoid as many encounters as I can. And well, I left in Magus anyway, but this is how far I got when I was testing, and I just popped in one of these houses, and they were like, oh, Magus's army! Like, well, yeah, I wanted him to say Tom's army. You know what? I'm not even gonna go pick up the shelter. I cannot remember the last time I came through this, because I haven't played New Game Plus in a long time. I cannot remember the last time I went through that forest and did not get a shelter from that kill wall there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No need, no need. We bought them from Fritz. Ooh, we have like no money to spend at Fritz's dad's store. Ooh, I can like leave Fritz to die this time. I think I should do that. I'm not going to add it to my list. I'll just try to remember. Yeah, I love Fritz, but this is the non-canon playthrough. I wonder if he somehow gets out. I don't even know. That's why I'm going to do it. Yeah, well, Magus is one of my troopers, actually. Don't have a stamp collection, but that's alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, yeah, alright. Let's see. The next, like, thing I need to even pay attention to is recruiting frogs. So we got the whole grandfather paradox to go through now. It's going to be a while before any of this is any different. So we're just going to be talking to people. So let's talk about some other games. Let's talk about some stuff I actually do like. So let's see. We're only 17 minutes, really that long. So I need to be a little bit careful because I also don't want to like forget where to go. So yeah, you and your ice cream. That's don't even come on. Oh, speaking of the treasure chests, if you remember, can I go in here? After we beat Yakra 13 or whoever, and after the King's Trial, I don't wait for. See, I instinctively go get the treasures. But after I beat that guy, I kept saying like, "Oh, we'll never find anything good in this treasure chest," and I forgot to go back and even open it. And for those who don't know, there was that tab. It looked like a tab after we beat Yakra 13, like when we fought him in the courtroom. And come nearer. And I said, don't, trust me, that's not a tab, that's not a tab, that's not a tab. So I'll just tell you, that item was called the Yakra key, and I could have opened that chest on the way up there, and guess what? It was the Chancellor again. He was in the treasure box again, and I forgot to go back for it, so too bad. That poor Chancellor, he lived as he died, stuffed inside a treasure box. Not really. I don't really know what that expression even means. It just sounds funny. I shouldn't make fun of people who die. That was so ridiculous. The treasure box there. Yep. We just stuffed him right back in there. Yep, too bad. Okay. Yep, you're gone, and I'm not going to talk to you guys. We're just going to move this along. All right, so what are we going to do next? We got to find Luca. Where's Luca? Oh, I should have Luca break me out of the prison. Yeah, we'll just do stuff differently. It'll be fine. It's going to be fun. All right. So let's talk about some other games here. Let's talk about... Here's a game. So I briefly mentioned my favorite Let's Player, H.C. Bailey. If you guys don't know this guy, man, he's awesome. He's born like the same year as me, so he has similar experiences. Started with Dragon Quest 1. And he just is the most thorough Let's Player. Like, super funny, super interesting. Knows the games inside and out, does his research. It's amazing. You watch him play, it's just so entertaining. I love watching him. I only watch the games that I've played or that I will not play. So, like, I watched him play Final Fantasy 13. I've never ever played Final Fantasy 13. But, like, for example, like, I'm playing Final Fantasy X now. I don't like getting spoiled, but I'll watch, like, his entire, whatever, 90-episode playthrough of that when I'm done, because I like hearing his thoughts, right? So, you know, I watch some other stuff. I don't know. I just love video games, man. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. There's one game that I never even heard of. And he kept mentioning it in other games, in some of his Let's Plays of games that I played. Like, man, this kind of reminds me of this game. This kind of reminds me of this. And I was like, what game is he talking about? And I did some research, and I ended up buying the game twice on his recommendation. And that, if you don't know, that's Radiant Historia. If you don't know what Radiant Historia is for the DS, oh my goodness, what an excellent game. And so there's two versions, right? We're going to just briefly talk about that. I need to somewhat pay attention. Oh, ooh, not that it really matters, but yeah, why don't you get some other stuff, right? So yeah, have the Wonder Shot. Oh, that could be funny. I could just attack with the Wonder Shot and just like see what kind of silly, wild, different. I'm gonna give everybody just about, at least for the very beginning of the game, I'm gonna give you the gold stud just because then I can cast Flare whenever I want and stuff. Like, I don't know, what are these you need? Do you want haste? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Have whatever. It totally doesn't matter, like, until the very, very end. Alright. Yeah, so, man, Radiant Historia, and speaking of time travel games, and I bought that for the DS before I had a DS. The same thing with Chrono Trigger DS. Do I have to talk to you guys? Alright, well, let's do this part. Yeah, looks like you could use some food, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're up in, yeah. Yeah, if you remember these guys, I came here, I was so eager to move on. I didn't fight any battles with Luca, so we didn't have Fire Whirl, and these guys are weak to fire, so... Ooh. Did I make her have haste? Like, start? Yeah, she's... Well, not auto haste, yeah, whatever. Just for funsies, since it's the first battle, let's flare them! I know they're weak to... fire, right? So... Yeah, we'll know these guys. Okay, we're about to get Frog, that's my next thing on my checklist. 6,000. Oh! I think that's the first time we saw something higher than what the Crisis Arm did. Oh, Crisis Arm. Ooh, you tough. Oh, wow. 6,300 damage times 4 people. Wow. That's like, oh my goodness gracious. That's like 250,000 no. It's like 25,000 damage in one action total to the 4 enemies. That was amazing. Wow, I did not know it would be that. I wonder if it caps you at 9,999. Oh, but yeah, this Naga's really going to punch me and it's going to bother me. See, alright. Nice bronze sword or whatever weak little thing you got there. I wonder what I'll give him. I don't have the Masamune for him. And I'm not going to put... I only have 2 haste helms, so only have 2 haste helms. I'm not going to give one to Frog, even though this is like a Frog-centric playthrough, because he's going to leave, so I don't want to take it with him. I'm not going to obsessively take off what he's got, but... Oh, I hate frogs. Don't worry, I won't be a frog for long. Yeah, do as thee please. Come back. Wait. You're not a bad frog thing. Yeah. Don't worry. Can I refuse you? It's risky. What should we do? We must. But we must. Yeah. Oh! I'm from Elfgard, but thou must accompany me, thine frog. Yes, okay. Yeah, you can come with us. What's your name? Well, you think it's Frog. No. This time. Yes. I'm not going to wait 20 hours. I'm just going to tell you right now my name's Glenn. Glenn will do. Yes, it will. It will. And let me tell you some more about Frog here. Well, so let's put this here. I'm just marking off things that I talk about because I don't want to... This time I'm being a little more prepared with my thoughts and stuff, right? So the thing with Frog... Let's talk... Well, before we talk about Frog, let's get his equipment ready, right? So what do you got? Yeah, the Bronze Edge. Now, we don't have the Masamune, so we have these other items. So, I mean... These are all the same attack power? Oh, magic plus 4? I mean, it doesn't matter. Just give me the highest one. It doesn't matter. Let's see. You can have... I got a lot of Prism Helms, right? You can have the Prism Helms, Zap Protector status. Not that it matters. No one's going to use anything. Has status on it this early in the game. And sure, you can also have... I'm just going to give everybody for now. So I'm glad I got those after all. Oh, yeah. You know what? I should give them the... Hey! Did we not get the Frenzy Band? There's the Rage Band. Oh, I just thought of that. Where's the Frenzy Band? The Frenzy Band isn't even better for counterattacks. You know what? For now, I'm going to give you that. You don't have that good of stuff. Counterattack these guys. Rage Band. Where's the Frenzy Band? How did I miss that? I kind of want to look that up, but I don't want to be bothered. I'll look it up after I'm done playing. What the heck? It's like 75%. Is that just in the DS version? I don't know. I don't know. You got a good sword, or is that... I don't know the names of any of your swords. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Alright, so after we play this, we'll talk about Frog. Alright, ready? Inagata de Vida, baby. Yeah, like in that Simpsons episode where Bart, like, changes the sheet music for the people at church and they play, like, a 20-minute long song. That's a great song. That's a great song. And you know what? Can I... Yeah! I forgot you could do that. Yeah! Luca, we've been over this. Luca goes in the number 3 position, so now she is. Alright, I don't want to fight any of you, and I don't want to get any of these well, no! That's okay. Yeah, so we'll just roast these boys. I'll just mash A to win. Oh, poor Froggy, he's slow. Okay, so we're gonna see how Luca can do with that Wonder Shot thing, 1100 damage. Yeah, triple as much as the Rainbow Sword. But the next hit, she might deal like 10 damage, because that's how that silly weapon works. That's that, oh, they didn't even have Frog Flare before. Okay, I was talking about that one briefly, too. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's see, double types. Frog, do they have a good triple tech? Double Storm. Yeah, we can do that. We'll use that on the boss there. Alright, Frog Flare. Ultimate 2x damage multiple. Well, it's Flare. It's Flare plus Frog Squash. Frog Squash, get out of here. I don't want to face you. I do want to go up here because it's going to be funny. Flare plus Frog Squash. Frog Squash is the one that has the... I don't want that sword again. It's the one that has the... if he has low HP, it does more damage. I don't know if that applies also to Frog Flare, but I will take the Power Tab. Ha ha ha, this is not the room I thought I was going. I would not have come in here just for that. And guess what? We're not going to give you the Power Tabs. I'm going to give the Power Tabs to Frog. What's his power? 84, 65, yeah. So Frog can have the Power Tabs. Robo doesn't need them. So we'll give him to you. We'll give him to you. Why not? I should just hoard them and give them to one and get it back. Is this the room I want to go in? Yeah, you know what I want? Another Bromide. Ha! Oh no, I'm so scared of these guys. Yeah, we're not worried about them. So anyway, while we're running through here, I'm not going to go to even Magus' statue. Well, do I have to? I don't know. We're just going to go work our way through, destroy Yakra again. See, 324, not horrible. Alright. So, how fast is Chrono? Can you get another turn before Frog? Almost. Right. Yeah, too bad, Frog. No Masamune. It's alright. And we don't have the hero medal yet either, which that's fine. We don't need any of these chests. If I get tabs, I'll get tabs, but we're not gonna get to the chests. So talking about Frog here, like like I said, when he was a kid, he was a kid. He's a marshmallow, remember? Can I sneak past all of you? Oh my gosh, I can. That was amazing. Can I go right to Yakra? I'm not gonna save. I don't want that. You know what? Let's go this way. Yeah, let's see if I can get up there even faster. We're gonna speed run it. Now, do these ones fall? Yeah, so whichever way you go first, you gotta go all over. They make you go. I was gonna try to do a shortcut. Okay, I don't want to find any of you guys. Although, yeah, I can't go back. Alright, so when I was a kid, I don't want to fight you. Go away. Does it still say no entry? No, whatever. Can I avoid this bat? Alright, when I was a kid, I thought Frog was awesome. I still think his character is awesome, but, like, Glenn, I think he's awesome. But Frog, like, as a playable character, is just... Let's do Frog Flare just because it's silly. We'll see if it does, like... Well, it won't do no damage, but if it does, like, minimal damage, we'll know that he'd be better off having 1 HP. But if it does, like, outrageous... Oh, well, tough break for you. Yeah, that's why that'll be more extreme. But we also have Delta Storm. We'll save that for the boss. But, like, so... Well, it's different enemies. I was going to say, Luca, just with Flare, smoke those Nagas. I probably should try this on the Nagas, see if it does even more. Not that it really matters. We're just having some funsies. Okay, 7,900 damage. Goodbye, all of you. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to overkill every enemy. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just having fun. All right. So with Glenn there. So, like, he's pretty versatile. He's not as versatile as Robo. You can't beat Robo. You're not beating Robo. But, so Glenn has, like, reasonable attack power. So he would be probably, like, I don't know, like, the Knight class or the Paladin class, if you were comparing him to, you know, other games, other types of games. Which way is easier to avoid potential encounters? We'll try this one. So, like, he's a... Get away from me, Diablos. He's a decent, like, physical attacker, but you can't beat, like, you know, the warrior class, like Chrono, or the, oh my gosh, I'm gonna Frog Flare these guys, because they're weak to fire. Or the, Like the... What would Ayla be? Like a Berserker class or like a Monk? So, like, Frog's weaker than those guys, but he's decent, right? And he can heal, but he's not as good of a healer as, like, the true White Mage. Yeah, 7,900. I guess that's the best we're doing against these guys. Yeah, those Henshin guys are weak to fire, too. Also. Not fire, too. Well, weak to all the fires. I'm not gonna save. Let's just go. And, yeah, I'm gonna not save this Chancellor out of the box either, because forget him. I hope he doesn't have offspring that also become the Chancellors. Alright, so, like, he has healing magic, but it's not as good as Marl, or Robo if you give him the tabs. I guess you could give magic tabs to Frog, but that seems weak. See, it's like a waste to me. Frog has an offensive mage, like a black mage class, wizard class. Not as good as Luca, so he's like... And he's fast, but he's not as fast as Chrono and Ayla. Like, he's just, like, decent at everything, but not great at anything. Which I used to think was an awesome, like, type of character, right? Like a hybrid character. But the way it really works out, and that's actually true in most games. I wouldn't have thought this when I was a kid, but, like, you'd rather be really good at one thing and, like, support that one thing. Here's Delta Force, or Delta something. You'd rather be really good at one thing, right? It's this is, I think it counts as Shadow because it's lightning and water and fire. That's it! That's probably enough to kill him, but wow, I'm surprised that did so little. How did that do so little? Now I'm questioning myself. What did I do differently? I don't know. Is he that strong against one of the elements? Because you're not supposed to have it? I don't know. Like, you can't have water in this battle. You could have Flame Toss, you can't have lightning. Yeah, you could have Slash, I guess. That counts as lightning? I don't know. Yep. We rescued you, but we're not gonna open that treasure on the left, no. But anyway, yeah, Frog, like, I feel like he would have been a better character if he... Let's see, let me mark that... Yeah, I feel like Frog, or, well, Glenn, but Frog would have been a better... Yeah, so, like, this is the Chancellor, but we're not gonna save it. I think he just pops out and somehow frees himself. Is that possible? Does that happen? Real Chancellor, wait! Who let you out? I was right there. Oh, man. Yeah, it wasn't me. You can't blame me. Yeah, so, alright. We're, I think, done in this. I don't have, like, a full, like, list of what to do. It's actually kind of a challenge to, like, blast through like this because you're just kind of rushed. You're not paying attention to what these people say. Like, we saw this. I hope no one's bored, if anyone even watches this ever. I expect to not be bored. I'm going to watch it. But, yeah, but sometimes it can be a challenge because, like, I might just think, oh, I'm done, I'll leave. No, you gotta go get my Nadia back, right? So whatever. Like, well, I'm the thief class. I want to get every treasure. I'm not getting that stupid 100 gold or 1 tonic or whatever. No, I'm not. I'm like have to fight the urge to open these treasure boxes. If I knew for sure which ones had power tabs, I'd get them. None of these do. So, and we're not even gonna get the sealed chests. I wish I remember where that frenzy band was. Gosh, I can't believe I don't remember where that is. But, well, whatever. What can you do? It's like a 75% counterattack instead of 50 for the Rage Band. Like, whatever. Welcome back, Princess Nadia. Wait, I called you Nadia, not Princess Nadia. Or I called myself Nadia. Yeah, but anyway, with Frog, I don't know that I thought this far ahead of it as a kid, because I never played, like, Final Fantasy and stuff when I was a kid, but, like... He would have been so much better if he had, like, so he's a knight, right? He's a knight. Well, he's a squire, I guess, but, like, shoot. Well, I picked well, I did. I remember I waited for that the other time, and I tried to be polite, and this time I mashed A to lose, I guess. Yeah, see you guys later. Oh, wait. I can't go, what? Oh, yeah. Go, yeah. Gotta go in that position, and let's give you some equipment. Yeah, your stupid bronze bow. I still never figured out where that, I'll give it a siren, because it stops the fun. Oh, this stuff doesn't matter. Why am I caring about that? You don't need to do that. Fire by 80, Eon suit, load, I don't care, whatever. And, of course, also, you actually are slow. You're gonna get probably some speed tabs in this one. Where's the good speed accessory? Dash ring, you can have that, fine. And what's your speed? Max. Ha! Yeah, you don't get to keep the tab on equipment, but you don't need it anymore because you got all the good stuff. So yeah, so Frog, I think, if he, we'll talk about him as soon as his music comes back. Yes, okay, yes, my resemblance is uncanny. There you are, Sir Frog, Sir Glenn. Glenn, 'twas fault of mine. I will return to Alfgard. Yeah, I made that joke already. So like, so he's a knight. I think he becomes technically a knight later in the game, but he's a knight type. Like he's aspiring to be a knight, just like Cyrus, right? So what if he had like knight skills, like skills that other people didn't have? Instead of just being weaker at doing various things other people can do, but just not as good. What if he had like armor break, or stuff that knights could do, or he could do, well, not like equipment break, like in tactics, like bosses don't have equipment. I mean, I guess he could break the Ozzy pants. That would make it better for him, though. Because he wouldn't be... Well, Ozzy's confused no matter what he does. I wasn't going to say... I didn't have that on my list. No, but like armor break, whatever, power break, make the bosses weaker, or, stuff like that. That would be awesome. Or if he had like if he had, I don't know, some kind of... Like, those would be like debuffs. What if he had like provoke or something, and he had way better defense? He could like stack his defense and get enemies to attack him, or or I could tweak it in the night rune. It, like, if your enemies are lower in health, like if they're near KO or whatever, like they're panting in this game, they're like low HP, he could like step in front of them and take a hit for them or something like that. Like that would have at least given him, maybe wouldn't have been the best character, but it would have given him like something to do, right? That would have been cool. I wish. See, there's that random damage. I just think that's funny. I'm gonna use that, I don't know, when I feel like it. It doesn't really matter. But that could just as soon have done 1500 damage. But yeah, so I think that would have been cool if Glenn, if Frog rather could have had skills like that. That would have been awesome. So yeah, well, all right. Let's see. We're not ready to do our endings yet, so I guess I can keep talking about Radiant Historia. The next thing I gotta watch out for. Yeah, we're not really doing anything until we get Robo. All right. I hope you don't mind me talking about my little minor checklist that I got there. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, we're gonna go back. So, yeah, My Highness. Yeah. All right. Still got the gate key. It's fine. Let's go. All right. So, like Radiant Historia. So, like I said, I bought that game without ever playing. I watched like the trailer, but just based on H.C. Bailey saying it was awesome. And you know what? I am so glad I did. What an amazing game. And I bought that a while ago. Like, the system seller for the DS for me was Chrono Trigger DS. And I bought that before I had a DS. I knew I'd eventually get one. I ended up getting one, well, not like when it was first made, but when it was in the box, like brand new, the 2DS, right? I never had the regular DS, or the 3DS with 3DS XL, or the 3DX Behemoth XL, if you get that reference. No one's gonna get that reference. That's from Frasier. The greatest show ever. I told you guys that before. But I also bought Radiant Historia before I bought my 2DS, right? So I had no means of playing it, but I bought it and just saved it, right? For when it was time to play it. And man, oh my goodness, what an amazing game. I won't get too into it. When I actually played that was when COVID first hit, right? And we were like super. I'm an introvert anyway, so I didn't want to. And I had my son was like 2. I didn't want to get anybody sick, And I still, of course, at my bowling league, or one of my bowling leagues, our whole team got COVID. Everybody got COVID, right? So I'm not gonna get too much into my personal life. So I like quarantined myself. Like I had somewhere else I could stay, right, by myself, all by myself. And I just talked to like my wife and my son on the phone and stuff. What did you tell me to do? Take her home? All right. And so what did I do? I brought my DS and I said, well, you know what? I wasn't in the middle of playing any game. I'm going to play this game that I never tried before called Radiant Historia. And that's when I first got into it. And oh man. And you know what? The best thing about, maybe not the best, but it's also a time travel game and it's excellent. If there's any game I play that's could possibly lay claim, I haven't saved it all. Let's make sure we at least saved it. We're not going to game over it. At least not now. I just wanted to save to make sure the cursor was off my other one. Not that I probably will use it again, but whatever. We're down here. We're down here. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going on the trial. I forgot about that. Okay, so what did I want to do in the trial? I want Luca to break me out, and I wanted... Oh, yeah, I want to see if I can get the guilty verdict. Yes, this is going to be awesome. All right, let's get ready for this. So, all right. Yep, I kidnapped her. Premeditated royal abduction. Can I confess? Will you take my confession? So let me get a sip of my drink while I get detained. Alright, we're detained. We're back. Alright. Pierre. Yes. Oh, that reminds me of something else. Do you remember? Is going to go? Okay. Like, remember we said, oh, Pierre, you know, he doesn't have a unique sprite. So, like, oh, he looks like Fritz's dad. Is he Fritz's dad? And obviously, I didn't think he was. Maybe not obviously. I did not think he was. But the obvious reason why he's not Fritz... Wait, that guy right there. The obvious reason why Pierre could not have been Fritz's dad is that if he was, he would have been defending him, right? He would have defended his own son. He wouldn't have not known that he was hanging in the guillotine there, ready to get beheaded for who knows what fake crime they were doing to him. Well, I don't know. Maybe what? Do we know what he did, or if he did anything? Like, they're trying to frame us, but is it because they passed? Wait a minute. Now I gotta think about this. So this guy's obviously also Yakra 13. Did he like know specifically about Chrono from the past, that we like passed down knowledge of him? He's like, if this guy ever comes in, we're gonna take care of that boy. Or, because like, why would he specifically want to go after us? Or if he did, I guess it's feasible that that's why he wants us to get killed here and executed. But why would he frame Fritz? What? Just because he's corrupt? I don't know. Guardia doesn't... Oh, of course. We called it Guardia, believe it or not, when we were kids. We pronounced the U somehow. I don't know why. But, yeah. But, like, what... I would never consider Guardia a corrupt place. Well, you want to talk about a corrupt place? The first place you start on Radiant Historia. Man, that guy Hugo... Ooh. Now, you talk about a villain, like, they want you to hate this guy. And boy, we do. But sometimes there's a villain that you just hate, but you're supposed to hate him, and you can like Luca Blight from season 2, or Suikoden 2. Like you're supposed to hate him because he's super evil, or you're just such a total jerk, right? But he's written so well, so you appreciate a well-written villain as opposed to like Exdeath. Terrible villain, right? Oh, he's just so stupid. I even think Sephiroth is a terrible villain because he's not even alive in the whole game. I don't think. Like what? I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again. Have I ever stolen anything? Nope. Never. Uh-oh, what's this witness? Okay, I'll try to actually pay attention to this because some of these are going to be different because we purposely. Oh, yes, I did see. I thought he was talking about the pendant, trying to sell the pendant. But no, yes, I did eat your lunch. Yeah, and you know what? Was it after I booted that cat? I don't know. I was at full HP and I ate your lunch anyway, old man, and I didn't even take my go into the fight gato. Nope, didn't do any of that. None of that. Too bad. Yep, I ate your lunch just because I'm a jerk in this rendition. Yes. Ransom. Yeah. Well, I'll lie. Yeah, no, I wasn't tempted, but guess what? Is he gonna call Melchior? He just said, no interest in your fortune. Witness! Yeah, there's no way this is Melchior, right? If he testifies against me, I'm leaving him on Mount Woe. Okay, whoo! Alright, can't fool me? Yeah, she probably watched me. Are you the girl from the fountain? See, she's nervous. That little girl that testified on my behalf wasn't nervous at all. I never realized this. I think that's that girl, that teenage girl from the fountain, that is like the event trigger for the telepod to be ready. I mean, it's the same sprite. I suppose it doesn't have to be her, the same person, but I'm going with the theory that because it's in the same screen, right? She was sitting on the edge of that fountain there, right next to Melchior's spot. What? Grab the pendant before I check. No, that was on the other screen. I mean, I guess there's not an actual screen transition separating them, but no, she probably would have been more likely to watch me try to sell it to Melchior. Maybe she also says that, but yeah, I did do this, yeah. Who didn't do that the first time? The pendant just... I mean, it's not that you're not checking on her. There we go. She says he also tried to sell it to me. Melchior. Yeah. Okay. I think that's her. Oh, They're both the same. Are you twins? I forgot that was that girl standing there. Who are you? Just some customer? Oh. Yeah, it's probably that one. But I like the idea that it's an event trigger girl. I don't know. Can't buy that. Too special. Yeah. It is actually too special. And the funny thing is, you don't know that when you first play this game. It's brand new. But, yeah, Melchior, you know why he couldn't buy it? Well, he probably couldn't afford it. But, Because he's from there. He might have helped make that pennant. I don't know. But he's, yeah. See, it makes so much sense. And once again, another game that they throw you little hints. Yeah, dragon by the... Ooh, who's gonna side with Chrono after this one? Ooh, that was... I don't even remember ever seeing that. I cannot believe I did that. I feel like if I ever did that by mistake as a kid, I would have reset the game. It's even 2 minutes into the game. Can I go now? Can I go, please? Yes. Yes, go sit at the fountain some more. Yes. Okay, they're gonna rest. Yeah, we're gonna get whooped this time. Those boys, those nobility boys up there are gonna love this because they're gonna laugh at us. Alright, here we go. Yeah, maybe I'll get the opposite clean sweep. Yeah, these guys. So, like, yeah, another game that really they drop hints all the way, right? And if you've beaten the game, you play it again, and you know what you didn't know, and it really, and like it's still super fun, but you say, oh, like there's a lot of like aha moments, like eureka moments. Yeah, we already lost, but let's see if we can go over 6. Watch this be the complete opposite, and they're like, oh yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, they're booing him, they're mad. I was gonna say, watch me be 0-6, and then the like quote bugged judge at the bottom. That could go either way. He goes to standalone. Am I gonna lose 6-1 again, as opposed to winning 6-1? Let's see. Yeah, this boy always says guilty. No matter what I do, I can never convince that guy. Maybe he's like the Chancellor. Maybe he's Yakra 14, because the Chancellor's pretty old. These dudes are all old too, but I don't know. Could he be Yakra 14 or like Yakra's twin? I don't know, Makra. I don't know. Like also disguised as a human. I don't know. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yep, solitary confinement. Wait, what? I glossed over my punishment. Was it solitary confinement and then execution? Because they're definitely gonna execute me, right? Wait a damn minute! Yeah. Nope. Not getting out of this one, princess. You had a case before, but you're gone this time. Yeah, no. Why would you deal with this hoodlum? Somewhere they do call me a hoodlum, even if I'm nice to her. I don't know why they do that. I think the king calls me that later. Yeah, I saw this part. Alright, so like another game that they drop hints and stuff like that, and then you see it the second time, I was talking about with that aha moments and stuff, that's Radiant Historia too. Like, they really drop some stuff that you would never know, right? You're not meant to know. That's why it's written so well. Atlas is the people that make the game. Like, that's a great company too. They make some good stuff. So, oh man, that game was so amazing. The first man you meet, he just looks, his name's Heiss. I'm not going to spoil it if people haven't played it. Like, he just looks like you don't know if you could try. It's not like Craze from Suikoden 1. You meet that guy and it's like, okay, this guy's just looking at his smug portrait with his goatee. And it's just like, I'm like touching my goatee right now, like touching his beard, like, you know, he basically looks like Lucifer. Like, yeah, we can't trust this guy. That's Craze. No. But this guy Heiss, like, he's just got some kind of look about it. You know there's... Oh, and that portrait is so good. And that's another thing I was going to talk about with that game. Like, because I also bought the... So, I'll get to that. The perfect chronology, right? So, yeah, Heiss... I'm not going to say if he's a villain or whatever. Like, you have to play it, but man, he's so well written. And then you got your first two like subordinates, Rainy and Marco. They're both good characters too, right? Can I still heal? Yeah. So this bag that was here, my poor 1 ether. So now I'm gonna have to make do with 19 ethers and 20 mega elixirs. Tough break the trial. Yes. So this time we're just gonna sit on our bums and lay on this bed. I'm going to talk about Radiant Historia until my execution day comes around. Yes. So, let's see. Next one. Okay. So, yeah, Rosh was okay. Gafka was okay, but like, Ott, super interesting character. She was the, oh gosh, what were those guys called that had the horns there? I haven't played this game in a long time. I played it like 3 times, I think. The Satiros, the satyr guys, like from mythology, interesting. I'm not gonna say what she does, like, but the character I really like is Erica or Erica. It's Erica, like the name Erica, but with a U. How would you say that? I don't know. HCBLA calls her Eruka. I don't think that's right. I think it's pronounced Erica. But anyway, like, oh man, super interesting character. But with the new version, finally the day arrived. Okay, I'll actually excuse me. I'll put a pin in that because this is different. Here's footsteps. Like that Boston song, Walk On. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Take you to your place of execution. Is it the guillotine? Can they put me in the Iron Maiden? Yeah, and I very, like, vividly, or I don't very vividly remember this because normally I like to just stuff my way out by myself. And I want to get the treasure, right? So I saved before in case I mess it up. Oh yeah, these guys like scream. Let's see. How's this sound? It's not exactly right, but it's close. What do you bang on the bars? Yeah. I guess I remember it better than I thought. Like, where is this in the jail? I don't remember. Do we ever go here? Wait, what? Was that Beckler? That's the same laugh as him. Interesting. Yeah, oh! Okay, there's Fritz. I'm gonna not save you. I'm actually gonna interact with him and choose to not save him. That's so bad. Can I live with myself if I do that? It's just a video game. It's just a video game! Okay. Okay, yeah, there's the two. Well, the guillotine's in use. I can't get guillotined. Yeah, put me in the Iron Maiden. Oh, right, I forgot that second. Why would you need two guillotines? Like, do they have to clean it first? The other person's, like, I don't want to talk about, like, their blood and stuff. Yep, sharpened up the guillotine. Is this guillotine 1 or guillotine 2? I don't know. It's like the private guillotine. Yeah. Don't get to watch. Nobody getting tortured in the Iron Maiden gets to watch me get beheaded. Oof. Any last words? Well, oh, he's a mute. He's a silent. But no. I can. If I wanted to give him last words, I could have. I think my last words are going to be, tough break. My friend's going to break me out, and I'm going to nail you with Luminaire. Ha! Yeah. I've come to save you. Who are you? Well, I know the flare spell. Take 5, you mugs. What? Take 5, you mugs. Is that like, you know, you're an actor and they say cut, take 5. They give you like a 5-minute break. You mugs? What kind of name is that? Like some like hood rat from the streets in like the 50s? You mugs. Blast him. Well, that actually would hurt because she's got the Sunstone gun. The Wonder Shot. Oh no. The Zonker 38. I forgot about that. Come on, Luca. I was just saying how cool you are. The Zonker 38. That is so stupid. Can I rename that? Oof. No. Just should have used the Flare 5MP because you have the gold stud. Yeah, let's blow this show. Let's go. And I'm not even going to take that treasure chest. I'm super scared. Can I take mid-tonics from you? Yeah. Okay. No? You? No? I don't want to risk getting the treasure. I don't want the treasure. Alright. And we still didn't get him. Hi. Help me. Save him? Nope. That's it? He doesn't say anything else? My name's Fritz. I run my dad's store. No. Sorry. Too bad. Whoops. Well, my other monitor kind of went with it. No! I don't want your mid-time. I mean... I actually don't know that many. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh. Can I get one from all these guys? Ha! What? Luca just knocked them all out? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure... Like if I did this in the regular game... Oh! What am I up to? Oh, well... What? They moved me back over here like I'm stealthing him? Whatever. Get out of here. Alright, what I'm trying to say is, if I go back this way, I could I honestly don't remember. This might not be right. I could probably go down here and get, like, face those shield dudes and get that sword from the cell next to mine that was so good at the time, and then we got the same exact one from the ruins, and get the money. We still don't have, like, any money. We only have 3,004, whatever. Where'd we get all that? I'm selling it. Does Yakra drop money? I don't know. Yeah, no, we're just gonna get out of here. Yeah. But that's why I don't like having Luca. Well, I don't know. I like the stealth too. Oh, it is. I'm gonna try to run past them again. I did this last time, so I don't like normally bringing Luca. No, it's too far. Let's try this. Oh my God! There's no way it's that easy. There's no way it's that easy. I did it 2 for 2. That's cool. That's amazing. Wait a minute. No, I want to get any of this stupid treasure. But yeah, that's why I think it's not as good to bring Luca. Because then you'd have to go all the way back, and instead get on all the treasure would be more of a chore. So, yeah. Yep, can I have 5 mid-tonics? Sure, whatever. I don't need to save, I don't need to learn about the dragon tank, we're fine. Yeah, oh wait, how do I know there's going to be a dragon tank here? So, alright, so while well, let's whoop the dragon tank with, let's see, should I use, well, he's, quote, resistant to, lightning and fire, so, well, forward! Crush them! Yeah. I don't know, we're just kind of screwing. What was that noise? Alright, the grinder. I mean, I don't know, let's try Firestar 2 just for funsies, because it's an area effect. I didn't use hardness a lot of these in the original game. Yeah. I don't know, how resistant to fire can you possibly be? Are you resistant to the rainbow? So, oh, 0, wow. Alright, well, guess what? Resistant to fire, but, tough break. Tough break, dragon tank. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, 40 experience, my goodness. Ooh, I want... Yeah, and Chrono's sword, like, the model of it does change. So he's got the rainbow. It's hard to tell, but... Yeah, because then you would normally have that load sword or whatever. I just thought that was cool. And whichever sword you had, like, you would look a little bit different. The other characters, it's a little bit harder to tell, but with Chrono, you could totally tell his sword. Like, when he gets the right katana, it's like that crimson. Oh my gosh, and the slasher's like that dark blue. Yeah, I want to stomp on you and your beard again. That's awesome. All right, let's go. No, don't need. Look how much I am just so used to going. Stay at the end. What are you guys gonna do to me? I'm just so used to grabbing all the treasures. No. We don't need it. Let's see if these guys can actually surround me this time instead of their stupid pathing algorithms making them all line up. See, this is what I'm used to seeing. They actually somewhat make it look believable. See, it depends on where you stand, like, because they can't, like, occupy the space of your sprite or whatever. But, like, see how they actually, like, remotely have Chrono surrounded? I could probably sneak past them still, but before, like, they ended up, like, in between me and Luca. I'm Chrono. And they were just, like, all on top of each other. It just looked so silly. Must have just had to do with how I walked or whatever. So, alright, well, man, this is taking longer than I thought. Hopefully we can move things along. We're almost an hour in and we just finished the trial. That's alright. We'll be alright. And if I don't go all the way to the end in one night, whatever, I'll play tomorrow. I don't care. I can't do, like, 20-hour streams all the time, but I can play for a couple hours, whatever, most nights. It's fine. We're having fun. I wonder if I'll get any people come talk to me today. I don't know. I told my brother I was playing again, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll come in or not. Never know with that guy. My brother's awesome though. He had some good contributions. I'm really glad he came, and all the other viewers too. That was really fun, and this is fun too. Man, I can't see doing this like a lot, but I'm just very, very pleasantly. Where is this guy coming? Did he get like caught on the wall there? Yeah, that was a true secret amount of moment for those who played that game. Your characters would always get stuck and stuff. You could like glitch them and. Like game-breaking glitches and stuff. Great game, but man, oof. And the remake. Don't talk to me about that. Yeah, never played that. Don't have a PS4, but oof, I'm glad I didn't play that. No, we're not playing that one. Yeah, see that box? Not getting it. Did I get it the last time? I must have, right? Was that the wall ring? That wasn't the like frenzy band. I gotta know where the frenzy band was. All right, so anyway, okay. Next time, the thing we gotta do is get in Robo. All right, maybe I'll not race Johnny and go get the gate thing this time. I don't know. That could be funny. I'm still not going to go to the factory ruins, or the factory. Nah, I didn't know you could skip that. I'm going to skip that probably every single time I play it for the rest of my life. I hate that place. As long as I can remember what Operation Code Zabi is, it's pretty easy. It's like a... what's the name of that thing that, like, it's spelled like it sounds? My 6-year-old son would probably know, but I can't remember. Like not a homonym, not a... I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, too bad. I'm a math major, not an English major. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, we still have the pendant, but it's not powered. I suppose I could demonstrate that. It's not powered up yet. So we're like playing through the story again, but we like keep all our non-like key items. Like, Yeah. So I don't even think I'm going to do any of the side quests. Is there a tab here? I could have sworn there was a tab. I looked for it last time too. I'm probably not going to do like all the side quests again. I probably won't do any of the side quests again. I'm definitely not getting Chrono back. I'm definitely not going to see those guys. But we're just gonna walk through. But oh, and you guys can steal my tonics. Well, you can have them. That's fine. I could get a third berserker. You know what? I want to get a third berserker just for funsies. If I ever want to have 3 people that have a berserker, that's funny. That could be funny. Got to do stuff that's funny. Is this the berserker? Get out of here! Yeah, now I got 3 berserkers. That's cool. I never thought about that. Yeah, because you keep your items. So now I could berserk 3 people at once. So I could have like a full. I could even have a worse team than the. Yeah, we'll Luminary these boys. I could even have a. I should probably use lightning too because it's faster and less MP. I could even have a worse situation than Dragon Warrior 4. Like I could have my whole team be berserk. That'd be amazing. Well, it'd be amazing. It'd be funny. I could do it right now if I wanted to. Maybe we'll mess around with that later. I did not think about that. All these other. That's like the bow. I don't want that. Ah, you got a tonic for me. Ah. I don't care what that one is. Yeah, so, okay, well, Radiant Historia. So, like, I played the first version. It was amazing. I'm going to use Lightning 2 just because it's less MP, so I don't have to heal as much. It doesn't matter. But you know what? Bosses will use, like, our big bad moves and try to see how much damage we can deal to them. That'll be our little goal for today. So I think the highest damage we've dealt to anything is, like, 7,900 something to those... Either the Nagas and the Henches. Can I sneak by you guys? Oh yeah, look at me, look at me! But I can't avoid these guys. Oh, I got that one too. So yeah, these guys. Oh, I snuck by them when I wasn't even trying to last time. Oh yeah, when you first do this, you gotta use either Hypno Wave or, not Hypno Wave, yeah. Flame Toss or Slash. That's the only magic you got, or what's considered magic at that point in the game. But, yeah, so, okay. So, Radiant Historia. So, played through it. It was amazing. Okay. And then, so there's not a remake. What would you call it? Like, it's called Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology, right? I don't know if it's perfect, but it's excellent. But, so there's, like, more added content, which is mostly, well, the idea of adding more added content is fine. So, like, okay. So, the original Radiant Historia was a Nintendo DS game. It came out for the original DS. I played it, obviously, you can play any DS game on 2DS, 3DS. So I played it on 3DS, right? So, Perfect Chronology was a 3DS game. And those are, like, actually pretty expensive to get the cartridges for, right? So I actually said, you know what? Because at the time, the 3DS store had not closed yet. Now, it's more cost-efficient to nail these guys with Slash, but I don't care to go through my menu. We're just going to use whatever. So, at the time, when I first played through the first Perfect, or, you know, Radiant Historia, the 3DS store, the eShop or whatever, still existed. I don't think it still does now, right? That's gotta have been this. Okay, I could probably roast this guy in one hit with the. Oh, I waited too long and he bonked me for 3 damage. Yeah, you only have 300 HP. So, the 3DS eShop still was functioning. So I said, okay, I'll just. What do I care? There's not much really. I wonder if I could do this now, but why would I? Are we gonna have to go over there? And just for my own curiosity, can I do this now? Who's this guy? Bandits. Can I do this, like, before going to the dome there? I guess I can. That's kind of funny. We should do that in a regular game, because then you'll get a new sword. Well, it really matters. Oh, fine, whatever. We'll have to go there anyway, eventually, right? But you know what? Can't I just... Can I fly there? No, you have to go through this. Well, we'll do it. We're doing it now. Okay, because I'm in the middle of a thought. Oh my gosh, these frog guys. Did they do this when I did last time? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think they did. Okay, so anyway, so I was able to go on the 3DS eShop and buy the second. It's not Radiant Historia 2. It's the same game, but there's just like more to it. It's is it a remaster? I don't know what technically. It's spooky. Yeah, last time we came through here. Did we ever roll yet? I can't remember. Oh, the cat. I'm still not gonna pet you. Sorry. Yeah, but we're just for the sake of moving along. You're not a real cat. I'm not gonna pick up that pop can. It's definitely not soda. That pizza. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of pizza I like the best. And yeah, fix save point. Yeah. All right. So I bought the other. I couldn't get by these guys the first time. Yeah, I was like 0 for 4. But this time, yeah, get out of here. How do I get there? No. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to do multiple things at once here. So I bought. I figured, well, you know, the 3DS is, but 2DS, whatever. The system was on the way out by this time, so I said, well, you know, I'm not like gonna fill up my storage on here, so let me just buy it on. I normally like to get stuff physical, although I'm starting to, with these new like fake game cards that they're gonna do with the Switch 2 and stuff, it's kind of discouraging me from ever doing that. But for this purpose, I bought. So I have a physical copy of the original. Rating Historia, and I wound up and I went. Can I skip Crawley? Okay. Oh man, let's use these guys triple tech on Crawley. Yeah, you laugh away. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So I bought the digital copy of Perfect Chronology, right? So, and I honestly don't know which one I like better. We'll use Delta Force. Which was the one we used with Frog? It was... So it's still the same 3 elements, but... I don't know which one I like better. I think the other one's probably better. Aren't they both called Delta something? Yeah. It's fine. So, they changed the artwork, right? It was more like crisp and more like detailed and stuff, but some of them I don't know that I liked the... I kind of like the old artwork in some of them, and I guess you could like get the original artwork as a DLC, but you had to pay for it, even though I owned the other game. Did I buy it anyway? It was like $1. Did I buy it anyway? But what I wish you could have done, and I understand why you can't, but you know what? There's no reason to even go in there. The whole point is to open up the bridge. Did I even open up the bridge? I don't even think I opened up the bridge. That's the whole reason to do this. Yeah, this is the reason to do this. Not to talk to Balthasar. I don't need to talk to Balthasar. I could have gone the other way. So, alright. We're not even going to talk to him. Whatever. So, it would be cool if you could, like, for each character that has a portrait, which some like, enemies have portraits too. Like, whatever. It's not just your team. If you could just, like, pick which one you want and, like, make a custom. That would have been awesome, but I do understand why that's not an option, even though it's probably possible for them to have done it, but that would have been cool. But anyway, some of them, yeah, and like in the, I don't know, like Heist was amazing. He had these crazy sideburns and stuff like that in the first one, and he still looked cool. Like the picture looked more crisp, but I don't know, it looked more like menacing in the original. That's just one example, and then I'll just save every once in a while, whatever. I probably could go my line in that, whatever. And I have to go here, right? Yeah. Alright, we gotta go through all this crap until we get level. Oh, I gotta go face that guardian and stuff. Man, this is longer than I thought. Well, whatever. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make a beeline, chit-chat with Doan. If I really get sick of this, I guess I could fast forward, but yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah. I got stuff to talk about. We'll be having fun. So, jeez, get out of here. But, like, Erica, I mentioned... I'm gonna call her Erica, not Eruka. But whatever. I'm not gonna say who she is in the game, her title, or her relationship to anyone. You should play it. It's a very good game. Stop, other monitor. Okay. Alright, and just to prove my point... Oh! I left this... I closed this on purpose so no one could go back, if you remember. It would be closed anyway, but... It would be closed anyway. Yeah, I'm typing the password. You won't let me. But you do let me do Zabi without learning it in the game, so that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna skip the forest. The factory again. Maybe I can catch you the first time. I've done it. I'm sure I've done it. Oh, and speaking of things I've done and not done, that glitch at the end of time, I'll talk about it when I get there. I did some research, and that is a real glitch. Like, I thought I dreamed it, or potentially thought I dreamed it, but no, that's real. See? So I don't know if there's like video evidence of it anywhere, but it's real. You can do it. All right. So this person. I could probably just kill them all with Luminaire, but just in case it somehow doesn't, I want to smoke these guys so that they, so he doesn't just have some long counterattack to make me sit there. Now you can have Delta Force. I probably don't need that, but whatever. Yeah. So, okay. but like Erica from Radiant Historia, like her original portrait. So I'll give you a little bit. She's a princess, all right? That's all I'm telling you. She's a princess. But she's also, she's a princess, but she's also like, you know what? She's a princess. That's it. And she's got this like short hair. She wields a gun, kind of like Luca. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, she's kind of like Luca, but she's like an ice mage, right? So, but her weapon type is gun. She's the only one who uses a gun of your party. And in the original artwork, she's got really short hair, right? And she's like slender, and I don't really know how to explain it. Like she has like she's not wearing like a dress. She's wearing like, you know, I don't know about armor, but you know, she looks like a rebel, right? And in the Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology, her new look is she's like the classic princess look, like the long blonde hair, almost like Marl, right? Which, I mean, she looks fine. It's a nice picture, but I don't know. I kind of like that she kind of broke the mold there. What, wait a minute. What did I do wrong? What did I do? Wait, can I not do? You know what? I have to talk to that guy, that corpse up there. See, I forgot about that. I was just trying to blast through it. It's fine. It cost me like 1 second. It cost me like 10 seconds. But yeah, like, I don't know. I kind of liked the... Imagine if he came back. That'd be funny. Yeah. Soiled paper. Yeah, the rat. Yeah. See, it's like if it didn't. It's like if it didn't happen. If it happened off screen, it didn't happen. Yeah. So you gotta actually. All right. So it's something to do with when you let go of this text box and you get around that first corner. We'll see if you get caught up on it. I'll be able to tell. I'll be able to tell in like 1 second if I'm gonna get him or not. Ready? Go. Oh, it's all right. I forgot there were 2 text boxes. All right. Go. How many text boxes are there? Go. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get him. I think we might get him. Because if you get caught up on that corner, then you got no shot. But see? Oh! Yeah. Oh! Oh, I had him and I didn't press the button. I would have got him. Ooh, if my friend Metapod comes back and watches this, it's absolutely possible. He said he's never done it. I forgot you actually had to press a button to catch it. Yeah, if I was pressing the button, I got closer than that. I like ran him over. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I should have. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Yeah, I promise I could do that. I was good at it as a kid, and I had it. I just forgot you had to actually manually capture him. But whatever. Let's open this. Yeah, I could have done this before. Oh, you know what? That's why they don't let you skip it, because there's the boss. Oh, we're definitely skipping you guys. Yeah. Oh, nice try. Nice try, Chrono. Alright, yeah, we're not going through you to get that dinky treasure like a tonic or whatever. We don't need that. I don't know if I can get by these guys. Well, you're gonna regret it. But, yeah, so I kind of like the original art for Erica because, I don't know, she just, like, it was just different. Like, that stupid Wonder Shot. Yeah, oh, tough break, you got stopped. So, I mean, whatever. But anyway, the main draw, I guess, at least for me, I don't want to battle you, for perfect chronology, is that there's, so, how do I want to do this without really spoiling it? Alright, so there's, I'll just say it. There's these books. It's not a real spoiler if you don't know what it means. Alright, so there's these books, okay? So there's the White Chronicle, the Black Chronicle. Okay, the whole game revolves around... Well, we're not going to be back here. We're not going to open that door. I'm not opening any of those doors. So, alright. Yeah, Lavos, yeah. Alright. So, okay. So there's the White Chronicle and the Black Chronicle, and these are like sorcery books. I'm not going to get too much into it, but like... they oppose each other, okay? The white versus the black, basically. And then in Perfect Chronology, they introduce another one called the Red Chronicle. And it, you know, it's basically a whole mess of side quests. And it's a time travel game, so you can go back and do stuff, right? And I love that nothing's missable in that game. You make a mistake or you do something, make a choice you don't want, you go back, and it has like a map of the timeline with these different nodes, and you can travel back through whatever you want, for the most part. You can't go to any node, but like you can make your different decisions and see all the branches. Oh, it's amazing! It's absolutely amazing. Like you can play through that game and like never like I don't like to try to like 100% games on my first try. I don't like to look stuff up. I just like to play for the most part. If I get like something that I really want to understand, I'll try to learn it more. But like I would never play through a game and just like obsessively like read a guide on a first playthrough. No way. No. That takes a lot of the fun out of it, right? But with Radiant Historia, even the original version, both versions, like you could just play. You don't have that fear. You don't have that anxiety. It's like, oh, am I gonna miss something, or do I need to use multiple saves? No, you just play, and it's great. And you just pick whatever you feel like, and then you go back and pick the other stuff and try other choices, and just, oh, it's just absolutely awesome. And it even tells you, like, on the, I'll call it the map, but it's really the timeline. Like, there's also a map, but on the timeline thing with the nodes, and it shows, like, it fills in as you go to them. Like, it says, like, you've completed this many out of 200, whatever. Like it shows a progress thing, so you know, like, oh, there's more things to do. Where could they be? Like, it even gives you, like, so you don't have to wonder, like, oh, is there anything else I could have done at this? No, you can tell if you have or you haven't. What is she asking me? Yeah, we'll save the world. Yeah. Yes or no? Okay. So, oh my gosh, I love that timeline and how you can do that way. So anyway, that Red Chronicle. This part, some of the added content though, I don't love. Like, you can get some awesome new equipment, which is fine, and they changed like the locations of stuff, and I don't know, it's mostly the same. But I'm trying to avoid these battles. Not unlike the first time I came through. Can I just go here? Okay. I remember grinding in here for a while when I was a kid. I don't know why. With Chrono's music playing. Like, you get into battle, Chrono's theme, I think. You get into battle, Chrono's theme plays right over it. No battle music. Yeah. I remember doing this. I don't remember why I was grinding. Like, what possible thing could I use, like, one tonic and probably get, like, 2 tech points from that guy? Why? I don't know. Was I trying to get Luminaire here? I don't think I did that. I don't think I want that over, but no. But anyway, this Red Chronicle, okay, and the person who owns that, I'll just tell you her name. Her name's Nemesia, okay? What a terrible character. I absolutely hated her. Oh my gosh, she's just constantly, like, nagging you to do these side quests and stuff like that, and she's an interesting, I don't want to say integral, but they weave her into the story so, like, it makes sense, right? And like, you want to see what happens with her or whatever. Ends up being an important character. We'll just leave it at that. I'm still going to push that man out of my way. I don't care. But she like, let's see, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. She like takes the persona of like a teacher archetype, and she's always like, oh, you completed my side quest. You got an A+. Like, nice job. Or like, oh, man, looks like you had a little trouble with that one. I'm gonna give you an F. Like, shut up. I'm not in school, okay? I'm playing a video game. I'm trying to have fun. Like, if I want the rewards, I'll do your stupid quests. Like, they weren't all stupid, but her. Okay, so there's. Okay, this is not a spoiler, but I'm kind of getting down into the weeds of this game, right? So there's the main. Okay, yeah, the bike key. Okay, I guess we'll race Johnny. I like Johnny. I don't care. But yep, shut up, we'll be healthy, and guess what? Oh, push you, yeah, okay, get out of here. Alright, was that tap? I do love taps. No, it's just a simple one. Hey, oh, you know what? You gotta do the Undertron. You gotta go in the Undertron. Like, there's no, I could go through, like, up until we face Magus without taking enough damage to have to heal, but no. We'll take the Undertron. You gotta do that. You gotta still be hungry. I'm lost in this one-screen dungeon. Alright, so the name of the timelines, right? So there's 2 major, like it splits right at the beginning. There's the major decision at the beginning, and the timeline splits. And then there's, like, minor offshoots of it as you go further, right? So, should I get the thing? Wait, how does this work? Yeah. Okay, we gotta do this, just like if it was my brother in 1995. Here comes the song. Yep, they fake you out. I could take you guys, Luminaire. I wonder if Luminaire could kill Johnny. I don't know. And it's the man! Like, thanks for the intro, babe. You all lowlifes, the man. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. The man! Yes. And we had a swimming pool at home, and man, it probably would have been around the same time as this. Because before that, we didn't even have air conditioning, right? But, yeah, I prefer the air conditioning to the swimming pool these days. But, no, but we did have a swimming pool in the backyard. Yeah, I know how to ride. I've been riding you for 30 years. And my brother used to, like, jump into the pool and, like, his, like, as he was, like, falling into the water, the man! And do that little gesture that Johnny does. I don't know why I still remember that. I hope that doesn't embarrass him if he watches this. Yeah, we love Johnny. I still love Johnny. I'm still sad I couldn't complete your quest in the fan-made game. I didn't love that game. I read so many good things about it. I wish it was cooler. And I used to be able to, like, keep myself in front of them or whatever. Frankly, I don't care. I just want to win so I don't have to walk across. Well, they don't make you walk across. If you lose... Let's see, he got me. I used to try to get a score of 0, like, stay behind him the whole time, because there's that WP up in the corner. I used to think that was called, like, winning points. So if you're ahead of him, it goes up. If you're behind him, it goes down, right? But it's not just whether you win. I might lose. Oh, okay. But I used to sometimes, like, okay, so 895. But if you're ahead of him the whole time, just bonk him, bonk, 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 and he never passes you, you get, like, I don't know, 2100 something. WP winning points. Rest, where it says rest, that means the rest of the race. Oh, I forgot you skipped that. The rest of, like, how many kilometers are left or whatever. I wonder how far that even really is. That quote, area to the left of me is, like, 3 screens. So it can't be that long. But, yeah, I used to, like, try to get a score of 0 by, like, purposely having him beat me the whole way and then, like, dash ahead of him right at the end. Ooh, you know what? Could I... Oh, God, leave me alone. Could I, or would I... Yeah, I mean, what do I care? We might as well leave Luca this time, even though I like Luca better. Yeah, we'll just change it up. We'll bring Maro. I don't know. It's not like she's gonna get any experience, but whatever, just for funsies. But, excuse me. So anyway, stay on topic. Yeah, Radiant Historia. So, like, the major decision at the very beginning, and the timeline splits, and then there's the 2 major sections of the timeline, and then there's, like, minor offshoots from there, right? So, the 2 main ones that they talk about are called, what are they called? Standard History and Altered History, or Standard History and I think Alternate History, and that's it. So most of your other, like, offshooted nodes or whatever are from the main, like, Chapter 1 Standard. Well, there's only one Chapter 1. Chapter 2 Standard and Chapter 2 Alternate, and then you have your different decision make. You know, it's amazing. It's not as complicated as it sounds. But with Perfect Chronology, there's, like, the quote backside. The backside. That sounds so stupid. The back, we'll call it, not the backside. No. Of the timeline, and that's possible history. So there's all these, like, or is it potential history? I think it's possible history. Yeah, potential, man. All that potential, just like Mega Man X, man. All these games, all about the potential. So, yeah, so I think it's called possible history. And that's that character Nemesia's thing, right? So all her side quests show you, like, you'll bump around the timeline, and this is how they could possibly have done if this slight change happened to whatever. And the concept of it is cool, but oh man, I feel like that's actually kind of similar to the New Game Plus endings of this game. It's like, if, like, for example, if we defeated Lavos before, like, one of them, the ones that I'm not going to show. If we defeated Lavos before, like, we took Ayla with us and let the Reptites win, then this would happen. It's like a, you know, possible one that we don't see. So it's kind of like that. But man, Nemesia, and she's got her stupid, like, Kentucky Derby hat on, like, just over the top silly, and she's just, like, talks down to you, and mistress. Man, and some of these possible history things, they're talking about, like, there's this one character in the first game that we never meet. His name's the Prophet Noah, okay? And we never meet him in the whole game. It's just talking about him. You gotta figure out, like, what's the story with this guy? What, you know, he's very, very, very influential character. And, like, they project him as being, like, this guy Hugo is his mouthpiece, right? But Hugo's corrupt, and I'm not gonna get too into it. But, like, and it's amazing, because Noah was what you thought. You had to kind of try to figure it out. Use your imagination. What's wrong with that? But in the second game, or the whatever, the remaster, it's not a remaster, I guess it's the, what would you even call that? I don't know. It's just they made the game again, but with updates, called Perfect Chronology. In that, like, in some of those possible history ones, like, you meet the Prophet Noah, you see his portrait, you interact with him, and I guess it's like in the past or something, but man, I kind kind of didn't like that. I liked the mystery of him. And boy, there's a big reveal. Oh my goodness, that one. Woo! I kind of want to play that game again. But like, it's weird. I kind of want to play the original one again. Like, the second one's cool, and there's like bonus bosses at the end and way more cool stuff. It's kind of like this game. Like it's cool to have that stuff, but I don't know. There's just something about the original. But the thing is, like the second one has like voice acting, and it's like really nice and it's good. And does it have voice acting? If I'm saying it has voice acting, it doesn't. All right, I think it does, and it's really good. Yeah, it's voice acting. But to go back and not, man, I don't know. I have not played the original, except the original first time. Since then, I think I played Perfect Chronology twice. I kind of want to play the original again. It'll be faster, too. Someday I'll play that again. All right. Name. My serial number. It is R66-Y. Yeah, so what do you think we're going to name him? Remember, the Y is after the 66. We've been over this. Or the dash is after the 66. That won't do. Well, I could name him R66-Y, but I have something else I want to name him. I've got an interesting idea. So, yeah, he's a great character and all, but what made him such a great character? We could, we only get 5 characters, but we can abbreviate it and name him after the MVP of my original playthrough, C.Arm, for the Crisis Arm. What do you guys think? In that bottom right there of my perimeter artwork there, that's the Crisis Arm. That's his actual portrait, or whatever you call it, like his character art. But I found an actual art of the Crisis Arm and rotated it and put it down there. But no, I thought about doing that. I think that would be funny, like say C-Arm, but no. And remember, do not put the dash here, because that makes him evil. Like, don't do that. No, we're not doing that. So we'll just be R66-Y. They're correct. Yeah. I don't know that I have ever named him this. My brother used to, all the time. I think I've tried to name him Prometheus before, but nah. And Nadia, who just said, "Oh, that's a horrible name," I said, "Oh, that's perfect, Chrono. Get out of here. Your new name." No, that's not his new name. That's his actual name. Yep, R66-Y. I guess it's new because we moved that hyphen over. Let's go meet your friends that have the evil positioning of that hyphen. Yeah, too bad. There were many humans. Yeah. Alright, so let's move this one along. So, yeah, so to kind of wrap things up with Radiant Historia, man, what an amazing game. Just from talking about this now, I want to play the original of it again. But man, I hated Nemesia so much. And you're supposed to be helping her with a major, only the hero could possibly help her with this stuff. And the payoff is cool. It's very cool. Here's how I'll put it. You get to the extra ending, when you're done and you helped her. It takes you the whole game to do it. You can't just drop what you're doing and only work on the possible history. No, you gotta do it in chunks. As you progress the story, more stuff opens up. You can't miss it, but you can't get too far ahead, right? But by the time you finish, how that works out, and this is pretty rare for me, but I got to a point where I felt bad for hating her so much, because it's oh, she's, they tug your heartstrings, so man. Okay, who's going to stay by? You can always change, but I'm going to, against my better judgment, yeah, I'm going to leave Luca here. Frankly, I think Luca would have more fun staying behind anyway. That's not why I'm doing it. But, well, no, we've been over this. Nope. Even though Robo, R66-Y, I can't believe I named him that. I don't know that I've ever done this. Nadia's default is the 2 position, and Luca would be the 1 position. You haven't figured out how to open that yet? Yeah, I feel like what does she say? You need my genius? Well, I do. I like your genius, but no. But Marl just I'm so bored, but I'm here. But I think Luca would find something to do. I don't know. I just feel like she would be more of an introvert like me, which is awesome. Oh, the tin arm, huh? Well, we're not doing that. And you know what? I've been thinking about this. Yeah, the Crisis Arm. You know what I'm going to do for now? I'm going to give him the Terra Arm. Guess why? Because if he takes 1 damage, well, 1 is bad. If you take 8 damage, then these weak enemies are going to stand up to the Crisis Arm. So why then I have to waste my time healing them? But like for these super early encounters and stuff like that, like give me the higher attack power, we'll just one-shot these guys. So yeah, so I do want eventually to have the haste helm on him. I guess I could take it off of who's got it right now, Luca. You do not have to be like perfect. No, you can have the prism helm, you can have the Nova. No, I don't need that. I don't know, have this. And have... Well, I know what I'm giving you. The, Gold Stud. Yeah, so, believe it or not using the Crisis Arm. And I wonder if you can sell the Crisis Arm. I would not be able to live with myself if I sold the Crisis Arm. Like, I should take the... Oh, you can't even view your inactive party members. Yeah, so if I wanted to take the haste helm off of Luca, I'd have to switch him here, because you don't have, like, the capability of having... multiple party members. Yeah, but just for the sake of not having to monitor Robo's HP, like my goal right now isn't to just over damage all these enemies. My goal right now is to like make it up to the point of the game where I can do stuff. So yeah, let's move this along. Yeah, so temporarily we're gonna put the Crisis Arm down, but don't you worry, because we're gonna have to face Lavos I think 5 times today. So to do what I want to do, so we'll be getting the Crisis Arm back. Yes. Okay. See, these guys we could do like 4 damage to before. Like the Rainbow does 56, whatever. I could smoke them with Luminaire. I could smoke them with whatever magic. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yeah, this thing, the factory, not going back. Can I bypass you? Oh, you can! I didn't even know you could do that. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna try to skip as many encounters as we can because who cares? Yeah. Don't get the treasures. Not worth it. Get more like garbage, like fists and crap for him. Can I just run by these guys? Do I have to? I have to fight him? Oh, I have to press the button on the computer. Nuts. Alright, well. Oh, laser spin? Can that finish him? If it doesn't, we're gonna use lightning. I don't need to use like my most powerful attacks. I could use shock, but... Oh my god, 4. Well, yeah, we can be a little bit more efficient than that, Mr. 66-Y. It's fine. Can that kill him? Okay. Yeah, alright, so let's see. So the first, I'll just tell you guys so we can at least have a sense of what we're doing here. So that does that. Does that let me go down? Yeah. So as far as these endings, so like I mapped out, I did some research to which ones I want to get, right? So the first time I could face Lavos right now. I could have faced him right at the beginning. So the first time I'm gonna detour off and go actually fight Lavos and start to get endings. The first one I'm gonna go for is after we get to do the Zen Bridge thing, where the Knight Captain gives me his gold helm, which I don't even want. Like, he's gonna give me a prism helm for anything, or one of those vigil hats, but nah, he doesn't have any of that. I could give him some of mine. I bought those extra vigil hats. I should. Then, I mean, you're not allowed to. I like to think like how things would actually be. Okay, can I bypass this one? Yeah, okay. I don't want any of the treasures. Do I have to turn off this? I think so. But, yeah, so once we get there, then we're gonna have to cut over, go back to the fair, go beat Lavos, and then once we do that, it'll say, like, the end, and then I'm just gonna resume our adventure, right? So, yeah, there's a little list I'm gonna do, so, and trust me, well, I finished this part, I've got some other awesome games to talk about throughout this, too, like, I don't think it was necessarily bad that I talked about games that I didn't like when I played this before. Like that's true, and I think it was entertaining, the parts that I listened to. But yeah, I guess you could go. What's even over there? I don't care. But I'm gonna try to keep it more positive tonight. We're gonna talk about some games that I really do like. So I hope anyone who might be watching this that might not know what Radiant Historia is, seriously, go try to find it. Like that is a great game. You can probably get a used copy on eBay or something like that. That's how I got mine new. I don't remember where I got my original copy. Alright, Zabi. I don't think I said this before. Zabi, the Z is considered like, I don't know, like a Greek X. I forget how to, but it's X-A-B-Y. And unlike, yeah, because we did this and skipped the whole factory last time, and now that I know that, I'm going to do that forever. Alright, so Robo, you didn't get too much work. I can't believe how fast I mean, obviously it's not possible. I can't believe how fast you could just crush this area. I used to hate this area. I mean, I still like the factory. I hate the factory. I'm glad I could skip it. I'll probably skip it forever. I should probably, well, I'm not going to do it now. I've been playing this game enough. But I wonder, I should look up, like, what actual treasures are there. Is there anything in there that I possibly care about? Or is it just, like, so there's definitely treasures. What am I going to get? I don't know, I wonder if there's any tabs. You can get, like, ethers and crap. I don't know. We don't need none of that. We don't need that. Yeah, moving along. Ooh, don't get the crisis arm caught in there. Ooh, but don't worry. Don't worry. I'm holding on to that for him. He's got the other arm that I would normally never use. What's it called? Terra arm? Yeah, the old Terra arm. Doesn't match his artwork. Too bad, too bad. Yeah, we'll be seeing the crisis arm later. Don't you worry about the crisis arm. Gotta keep it safe. Should I give it to, like, Tabin to hold on to it? I don't know. Alright, these boys. Alright. So we do not have Luca this time. But we're also, like, 50 levels higher, and we have Luminaire, so. Tough break for you guys. Bam! Oh. You know what? Whoever you are you 64? I don't know. If he did have the crisis arm and had full HP, I don't think you'd want to be doing this. Like, if you knew this guy. Yeah, imagine if these boys all had the crisis arm. Oh! And we had to, like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Imagine in Doing It Plus, like, oops, all 6 of these guys, they all got the crisis arm. And you have to, like, memorize how much HP all of them have. And if any of them has a 9, you, like, focus your attack on that guy like that. That would be absurd. That would be so crazy. Like, I don't know. I like thinking about stuff like that, though. Alright, yeah. Throw him in. Oh, come on. Please stop, please. Why? He could just swing and just knock you all out with one punch. Like, he could probably punch the one in the front so hard that it would knock him back and destroy all the other ones. Like bowling. See, that's something I know about. Let's go! Come on, can you not? Yeah, okay. Try that again. You try that again. I'm wearing, what do I got? The Nova armor? Get out of here. Come on. Marl, what should we do? I can't talk to you, seriously. I'm gonna run away. Oh, I thought you could go out the door. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I was lying. That's why I took the crisis arm off. I didn't want it to get, like, stuck in the garbage chute there. Yeah, I, like, scrolled the screen down so you can't see where he went. Well, sorry, I know where he went. I know where he went. Yeah, up there. The intro ours. Is the screen going to scroll back up? This is going to bother me. Is the screen going to move up so I can fight them? Yes, okay. Yeah, that's how I'm used to seeing it. Yeah, so, I don't know. Eat this. You gonna survive this? I don't know. Yeah, so I took the crisis arm off of him so that when they threw him down there, it wouldn't get damaged. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's enough. Bye-bye! Okay. Yeah, Nadia just got to come watch. She was ready. Oh, I brought her so she could go down there. I'm not going down there. I don't want Luca's glasses to get dirty. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, what should we do? Well, there's no way he took any damage. He's got, like, the moon armor. He's fine. Not those Titan vests. I think he had the Titan vest last time. The titanium vest, whatever. I call it the Titan vest. What are you gonna do about it? Alright. You know what? While she's fixing them, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm actually kind of surprised this has taken me as long as it is. Like, I haven't played New Game Plus in a very, very long time, but whatever. Like, it does. I suppose I could break this up if I really wanted to, but whatever. I'll play till I feel like stopping. What do I care? Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, so when we get to Zen and Bridge, then I have to actually pay attention. I don't care to mess with any of our equipment or anything. Well, I guess technically we are going to have to face Lavos with just whoever we got. So, well, I guess we'll have to figure it out. It'll be fine. Oh. Yay! And is this the part where they all... Yeah, I love that. It looks ridiculous. And what are they doing? Just like... They're so happy they're like doing the put the key in the gate dance. I don't know. Alright. And you know what? I'll just show you something. Let's see, we only got these, right? Yeah. Where are we? Alright. Yep. Hey, it's my man. You know what? And I was thinking about this. I wasn't sure before when I played this last time, but I think Guru Gaspar is my favorite Guru. I think he's my favorite. I don't know why. I just, by process of elimination, because Melchior is just too silly. Silly's fine, but I don't know. I don't love Melchior. And I cannot take Belphegor seriously because of Chrono Cross. He is complete... No, he's not dead to me. I mean, he does die in this game. But, no, I can't do it. Cannot pick Belphegor after that. I wonder which, because I played one of the Three Wise Men in, musical, not musical, but in a, in a play or presentation for Christmas before kindergarten, what's it called? Nursery school. We called it nursery school. There's pre-K, but before that, it's nursery school. I don't know. I think I was 4. And I was one of the wise men, and then when my brother was in there, he was just a lowly shepherd, so a tough break. But yeah, I wonder which wise man I was. I've asked my mom before, and she didn't know. So, I don't know. Maybe I was Gaspar. And I don't even remember, like, which are... Because those are what the 3 wise men in the Bible are named after, like, right? So, I wonder which one had which gift. Like, which one did Gaspar have? I don't know. But anyway, just to show you... Oh, I have to... You have to tell me about it? Fine. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. Yeah, and he's going to say, hey, come back here. Go talk to my friend. I will. And guess what? What form do you think he's going to be? Where we were. So I could crush him right now again and get a magic tab or whatever. I'm not going to. Hi. See? Now here. Okay. We're going to do this right. I'm the Master of War, yeah. So we're just meeting him technically. How do I look to you guys? Well, how does he look to you? Looks super strong to me. See? Because we're strong. That's why it works this way. Do I still have to walk around the room? I think I do. Well, what can you do? I guess I should have brought Robo so she could go, Robo can't use magic. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Robo can use Crisis Arm. Yep. Oh yeah, and I'm not lightning, I'm lightning elemental. We said that last time. Yeah, man, I do have to do this. Alright, I forgot about this. I need to get moving here. Like, we're having fun, but man, I did not realize this was going to take me this long. Hopefully we can pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, try not to, like, talk to anybody out. And he just, like, wow! He just, like, moves his head. Before, he was, like, bouncing... Ah! What did he do with his head there? He was, like, bouncing around all happy. Man. Masamune Specchio doesn't show happy emotion. No way. Ipso facto. Nah, we're not going to try it out. So, we could, like in the original, when you're playing for the first time, right, for each of his forms, you beat him once, he gives you the rewards. If you beat him again in the same form, tough, he gives you nothing. He's just satisfaction. But I could beat him now, and he'd give me whatever the reward for that with a Specchio. Ooh. Getting a speed tab from him. You know what? I am going to fight him. I don't care. What are you going to do to me? Yeah, because you can get one of each tab, right? I'm doing it. What are you going to do? You have haste. Fine. You're good. Yeah. We'll beat you. I wasn't planning on doing this, but you know what? But we will not be facing his level 99 form. We are not going to be facing Pink Specchio. I don't even know if I'd be able to beat him on the first try at level 99. He's really tough. Do we have status protection? He's going to nail us here. I wasn't paying close enough attention to what equipment we all had. Let's see how we do. We should be able to beat him, but yeah, she's confused. That's not great. I wasn't expecting to have to actually pay attention in a battle. If I fail, I'll give her status protection. It'll be fine. I wasn't expecting to have to pay attention in a battle for like a very long time, until at least until I got to like, I don't know, Giga Guy. I still wouldn't. I don't know. No, you know what? I was expecting to have to somewhat pay attention when we get to the first time when we finally start facing Lavos there. So he was, but well, I mean, I don't know. I expect that we'll be okay. Yeah, nice try, Luca. Yeah. Okay. Can this make her not be? We're not absorbing anything. Can this make her not be? Because in some games, getting hit with magic does not take away the confusion sense. Okay, this one does, so we'll be fine. Yeah, and I should have put the sunglasses on us. Like, you can maximize this out better than that. I can't imagine we're gonna fail. We're fine. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do this because for one dinky, because all his forms before this, you get one magic tab and like some MP recovery items, which is fine. Whatever. I don't care about magic tabs. I mean, I'll use them. What do I want? All right. But yeah, this guy I think gives you one of each tab, so we'll take those. I'm not gonna give any of them to Chrono because we're gonna let him die. I don't think I'm gonna give him any to Robo because he's strong enough. He's good. So yeah, I mainly want that speed tab. Probably give it to tomorrow. Should I give it tomorrow? I'll probably save it for Frog. I'll give the magic tab to Luca. And do I heal? No. I will shock you. I guess I could use a triple attack. I don't know. What do they have? I don't even know what the triple attack is. Is there... No, not Twister. Ayla has Twister. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. Let's see. I should give the speed tab to... You don't give them all to Frog, honestly. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. No, we'll give the magic tab to Luca, and I guess we'll just give speed... I don't know. Maybe we'll just hoard him for a little while. We don't need him at the beginning of the game anyway. Yeah, that's fine. You're not down? Come on. Ice, whatever. The only thing we have to worry about, really, is Chaotic Zone. I'm not worried about any of this. I mean, we'll heal just because, but... Other than Chaotic Zone, and just because I didn't have the status protection on Luca, that's the only real... Did we get him? No. Come on. I can't believe I'm fighting this guy. But, whatever. I just have to remember that I've beaten him, because if I fight him again, it doesn't give me anything. Yeah, okay, there we go. Good enough, good enough. Oh, there's our triple deck, alright. Fire zone. Okay. I feel like we learned that in the Lavos battle last time, but you don't save after that, I guess. Don't make a liar out of me. Graceful set, 3 tabs? Yes, okay. That's fine. I'll take them. Fine. Yep. Alright, I'm not going to use the tabs until I get Frog, because I don't know who I even want to give them to. Heal up. I guess we'll save, fine. And, these guys, I guess. I don't know. Yep, this thing, you can get stuck here. I read about it. I looked it up. And it's real. That dream I had, I thought it was a dream, but no. I actually did. Wait. We didn't walk back in the future? Do I care? I don't think I care. I'm deciding not to care. Yeah, you're supposed to... I'm not doing it. Okay. If I have to go back there, I'll fly the ship, or I'll walk back there. Yeah, remember you walk back to the original place in the future, just so that, Ooh, you know what? I kind of do want to open that one. Can I get that by going to the gate? The fairgrounds gate? I know I'm not going to steal the cake. Oh, God, I don't want to talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm starting to... Whatever. These are minor choices. Oh, we let Fritz die. I wonder if he dies. Oh, we gotta go to his house. Yeah, we gotta find out. Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, last time we went through, I brought... Oh, you know what? And I missed these last time. I mean, come on, they're tabs. We're not gonna not get tabs. No, I'm not fighting you guys. Where's Ozzy's house? Ozzy the 8th's house. Yeah, here we go. Tab? Yeah, give me that. Yeah, I can't not get the tabs. I mean, I could. If I know they're tabs, I'll get them. If it's just treasures... Oh. Not gonna bother. Alright, bye, Ozzy 8. Alright, let's go. Let's go... Okay. Do I have to talk to Melchior first? Hello. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Yeah, I know where to find you. Alright. True solid shortcut? Yeah. So we only came here to get in here. So we are going to want to access the Death to the 6 enemies! Yeah, you can't take that away from me in DS mission. But, okay, so we're only going through here so we can get to our own house. And we're just going to use our magic in here. So, like, Lightning 2, Ice 2, Fire 2 should be good enough. So whose overturn it is. I'm not getting any of the treasures. Can I skip you? No. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We are going to want that gate at the fairgrounds to be open. I'm trying to remember this. I don't need flare. Which gate which corresponds to the gate in the fairgrounds. Because if I went back to that other dome, that would have let me go to Guardia Forest. I think. Yes. Right, because that's how we got there. But, Oh, Truce Canyon lets me go to the fairgrounds. Oh, right. So that's how you get that one. Alright. Well. Yeah, this is going to let me get to... like my mom's house, and then we go to, or by Lucas' house rather. I'm not even gonna get the top on stuff. I love them, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he could like ask where his daughter is to someone else. He asks me, and then I present her with me, and he won't even talk to her. So whatever, dude. Okay, how do I get out of here? Yeah, so this is just so we can get back to Guardia. Then we're gonna go to the fairgrounds, and that opens up. So what's the corresponding gate to that? I can't remember. Oh, God, I didn't mean to use Luminary. Okay, it's fine. Well, no overkill bonus here, like in Final Fantasy X. Get our 10 experience or whatever. 120 experience, yeah. Alright, too bad, too bad. I could buy like one shelter from Fritz with that money. I bought 91 shelters from him last time. At the very, very end. Because I had nothing to spend my money on. That was funny. Yeah, you know. I will stop into that store. Use Chrono so I can move the cursor. Yeah, pick that. We're gonna stop at the store there and see if Fritz is even there. Elaine will probably be there, and his dad will probably be there. Let's see if we can find any information, because I have no idea what happens to Fritz if we don't save him. Because we did not save him on this. No, these stupid bats. Don't let them blood suck me. Get them. Do they take damage to lightning? No, probably. Alright, so I do have some more stuff to talk about. Don't you worry, I got some other fun games to talk about later. We're gonna just try to blast through here. I need to get to... yeah, Zen Bridge. How close are we to doing that? So let's see, when we get to... can I go by you? Okay, give me these Octo guys. Looks like Octoroks. So, alright. Let's see, we get back to the fairgrounds, and then we can use that one to go to the 600 AD one, and then we go get Zen Bridge. Yeah, so we're almost to where we're gonna actually fight Lavos again, so that's cool. Well, again, for the first time today, for the first new game, well, not the first New Game Plus ending, you could have got that right away, but this will be the first New Game Plus ending that I chose to go for. We're not doing them all. I'm not saving. Okay. Death to the Mystics! Enemies! Do you absorb Shadow? I don't know. Let's use our, like, this. Is this Shadow? I don't know. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Alright, let's see. We talked about that. Alright. Alright. Let's get this guy. Is that enough? Did we kill you? Seriously? Yeah, a lot of these triple attacks, you can actually do more damage just with regular stuff. Like, if I use Luminaire, that did like 2,000 damage. If I followed that up with Flare, like, Luminaire plus Flare is probably, like, way more damage than that, even without Marl adding on to it. Yeah, 1,500, even if, yeah. Good enough, good enough, good enough. You're not getting me with that counterattack break. If only the great Tom, who brought forth lava... Nah. I was actually, if that worked, I was going to name it Janice. And how all these people come with Janice. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, we're not going to get him this time. It's going to be the first time in a very long time I didn't get him. Yep. Tom created Lavos, destroyer of the planet's future. That's all we got to do. Actually, no. We're going to go destroy Lavos almost right now, before we even look into that. We're just going to... head right over there, right now. Not even going to my house. None of that. We're going straight to the fairgrounds. Is there anything else I need to be doing to prepare for this? I don't know. Alright, Lean Square. Yeah, I tried to drag you away like a hoodlum. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, hey. So, was it you that testified? Or it was probably this girl over here. Oh well. Whoa, Queen Amber won by a lot. Yeah. Are you Pierre? Back to their house. Alright. Not too bad. Yep, so I could go fight him right now. I'm not sure what ending that would give me. Not the one I want. And I actually even wrote down the names of these, because all these endings have names, I guess. So I'll just say the names of the ones that we're going to get. Just because it's fun. This is fun for me. I'm having fun. See, okay, so that one opened up that. So this one over here that we don't have would have been the other future one if I walked all the way over there. And this one would be Guardia Forest. But now we have this. Do I have to talk to you? Do I have to talk to you? I'm seeing any time. Alright, can I do this now? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, so now I'll go here. Yep, so now we have Truce Canyon. Right. I'm trying to piece this together. Alright, so we want to, after the battle at Zenenbridge. So the battle at Zenenbridge is Zondor. He's going to MP Buster me. And I guess we'll use our first checker. I forgot about that. Alright. Oh, I complained about this part again. I'm not going to do that this time. Gotta fight these guys every time you walk through this place. And it's a lot. Like, you come and go quite a bit. Man, I got kind of acid reflux or something like that. I hope that's not showing up as sounding super disgusting on my stream here. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright. Definitely not dealing with you guys. So I'm not sure who I'm going to use, man. I'm using... Oh, I'll have to bring the Crisis Arm back out when we get to Lagos. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright. For now... Oh, do I have to go to the... I think I have to go to the castle and get the jerky. Oh, I gotta get the jerky. Hello. Rations have run out. Yep. Okay. Get you that jerky. I wonder if I could have bought the jerky from the place with the piano guy and then use that. I don't know. I don't think that would work. Because they're both called jerky. It's just called one jerky, like in your inventory there. But I don't think... There's got to be some way that the game differentiates. Yeah, it's me. We're fine. Just came to see the cook here. Is this all I have to do to trigger this? I don't know. Yo! Hey. Do I even have to talk to you? Yeah. I'll just run away. Stop. I think that box had an ether. I don't need it. So, are you gonna come see me? Oh, seriously? What do I have to do to make him do this? What's the trigger? I don't know. Sir Chrono, Legend... Oh, what? Legendary Hero. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, this ending is gonna be called Legendary Hero. Okay. After the Xenoblade. Okay. He just arrived... Oh, that's right. I gotta go see the king. Is this when the king's wounded? Is this the right side? Oh, I'm doing my best. Let's see. No, this is where Nadia goes, I think. Yeah, or... Wait. What's over here? It's gotta be Queen Lean's room, right? Oh, yeah, that's where we first found Nadia. That is where Nadia... Okay. That's where we first found Nadia. Alright. It's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so we gotta... I think we gotta go visit the king in his bed there. He's got his, like, attendant with him. He says, oh, the little boy. He's our only hope. I wonder how he recovers. Because we come back after going down there and he's fine. Thanks us. Alright. Yeah. Who what I thought? So, oh yeah, Cyrus, yeah. I wish we could get Cyrus in Nubian Plus or something. I let the Dominic keep going. So hopeless of the boy. Yeah. He can defeat Magus. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna see if Tata can defeat Magus. Yeah, we'll see. See if he ate enough oatmeal. Alright, I think that's what I gotta do. And do I gotta go see the cook after that? Or can I just try to leave and he'll remember that I talked to him? Let's find out. So, cook? Oh, cook man. So you come up here. Ooh, I guess I gotta go talk to him again. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. I hope I don't run into too many situations like this where I, like, by trying to rush it, I end up, like, not... Do I have to actually listen to this? Hey. Stop bickering again. Yeah, I hope I... Yeah, we go. Okay. I hope I don't run into too many situations where, just from trying to rush it, I, like, miss a trigger or something. There we go. Yep. Give me that jerky. I'm gonna save all the men with this, and he's gonna give me his weak... Ooh. A power deck? Did he give me a power deck before? I don't know. And he's gonna give me his weak gold helm, and I'm gonna tell him to keep it. I don't want his gold helm. I don't need it. He can have, like, the load helm or whatever. Aeon helm. Give him something to just make him not die. That I don't need. Not my good stuff. I'm not giving him the prison helm. No way. Alright, here we go. Zenenbridge. After Zenenbridge. Okay, that's what my note says. Alright. Yep, Sir Chrono. Is this for us? No. Keep back. Oh, I'm going. I wonder if I could say no and just cross the bridge. Whatever, let's go. I wonder if you have to give him this. Yeah, I don't think the battle begins until you give it to him. Give my brother my voice. And I'll give you my gold helm. Right off my head. And I'll give it right back. Yes, they launched the attack. Alright, this time, I could probably crush those Decedents or those skeleton boys now, but I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. Just go right after Ozzy. I don't need to heal them with my magic and crap. Do you even have to take the night home? I guess not. Oh well. If I say no, can I still go? I don't care. We're not going to screw around too much. Let's go. We've been playing for 2 hours already, and we're not even at our first ending yet. I don't even want your gold helm. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. Shut up. The hero made it across. How did the hero make it across? Well, I'm the hero, but how? Stupid sound effects. How did Tata get across here? Do you, like, swim underneath it? I don't know. Something about that oatmeal, I guess. Alright, Ozzy, let's see how you do against me. Let's see, deceased. Yeah, these guys are called deceased. And the ones later are called, like, decedents? Yeah, yours whose turn I was trying to get to. Really, that's not even that good. Alright, whatever. Out. Next. Yeah, those wimps. Alright. Come on. Move! Wow. Okay. It's like a dragon. It's like a Suikoden 1 moment. This guy's blocking the bridge there. I think they fixed that in the remaster. You can't, like, get stuck trying to walk over to that boat. That was obnoxious. Great game, though. Great game. Suikoden 1. Great game. And 2. Obviously 2. Whatever. Shoot Ozzy. Come on. Is that enough? No. Ugh, come on with these guys. I could use magic, but I don't want to hit the, I thought she missed. She might as well have with her stupid... Oh, and it's that stupid Wonder Shot. Alright. Yep, drat. Ooh, now that I think about it, my multi-targeting could get me in trouble against Zambor. Whatever, I'll just use Luminaire. I'll lead with Luminaire. It'll heal one of them and one-shot the other one, and then we'll figure out the other one after that. That's the best I can do. I don't have any... maybe I'm probably strong enough to take them out with my single targets too, but I don't remember which is which, so I don't care. Yep, go Zambor. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Who's gonna get their MP stolen? Alright. Nail you. And I don't remember which is which, so I'm just gonna use flag. And we'll figure it out from there. Alright, let's see. Is that gonna get the bottom? Yeah. Bottom one. Doom, doom, doom. Does that kill the bottom one? I don't know. I hope so, otherwise it's gonna get healed. Yeah, that was gone. So I can't remember what... I actually think fire also damages the bottom one, if I remember it. This is probably gonna heal him. Oh well. Too bad. Shadow will beat that guy, so... I'll just use, Antidote 3 just to try it. I know that's Shadow. I think Ice 2 would probably have killed him. It will damage him. I'm not really cool. We'll load that. Alright, 3,000 damage. Get out of here. Yep, bye-bye. Yeah, so since I selected it from Marl, she loses her MP. Too bad. Alright, whatever. Get out of here. You're not that useful against Lavos anyway. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta patronize my friend at the 20 gold inn down there. I don't want to talk to stupid, Wait a minute, whoa. After this enemy. Yes, okay. Let's not keep going. I think this is where we gotta turn around. And, go back. So, alright. Let's see if this works. Alright, so I'm expecting here to get what's called the legendary hero ending, so... Let's check that one out. Yeah, I went through and, like, refreshed my memory of what each of the endings were, and just decided which were the, like, good ones that I cared to go for. I'm not going to do all of them. I do not want to do all of them. Some of them, like, are actually stupid. Would rather just not watch them. You can find them if you care. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. This is taking way longer than I thought, but oh well. Too bad. But, like, the next... There's one section that we're gonna get, like, advance the story, like, one story beat, and then boom, go face him again. So it's gonna start moving on. So this is like if you were really doing New Game Plus to do everything, like the most boring part is the beginning. So we're on our way. We're fine. And you know what? We're going for Lavos next, so let's move our people around here. Let's see. We're definitely gonna bring Robo. We're gonna bring the Crisis Arm back in. So let's get on that. Ha. Okay. The studs, we don't want that. We want, Prism Specs on you. We'll do the Sunshades on you. You got the Nova. You got the Haste. Ooh, you should have the Haste. Yeah, he's a permanent party member now, right? I think so. Yep, okay. Prisoners. You can have the prism helm. Yeah, you were not protected from statuses in that last battle. You want to be protected from statuses, so we'll give you that, and we'll give you the haste. So both of you have that, right? Yeah. Yep, you guys are ready to go, and I guess I want to bring Luca, I guess. She can heal with a potion if we need to, or a tonic if we need to. I don't want to waste Mega Elixirs this time, because we're going to have to fight Lavos like 5 times. But she can heal up with items if she cares. Well, she's faster, and she can use her... Yeah. Magic Seal... What's the good magic ones? I don't know. Hit Ring, Dash Ring, Magic Scarf. I'm just going to leave her on the gold stud so she can get more, so we won't have to constantly be using ethers and stuff, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So now, I used to think... We're going to test something here. I used to think in order to get these New Game Plus endings, you had to go back to the fairgrounds and use that extra little flicker on the right side telepod, audience right. But, from supposedly, I think we could just do it here. And then after we're done, we'll load our save and go back to where we're in the real story. I think this is going to work. So let's see how we do. And we are... Yes, I want to end his Mortal Coil. Oh, I don't have the right team! I wanted Robo. Can I change? If not, I just saved. It's fine. Yeah, come on. It should put me... So I don't have to fight through... if I had to fight through the outer shell every single time with all those, like, the Mega Man refights type thing, I don't think I'd... If I have to do that, I'm going to rethink my strategy for this. We're not doing that. So we're fine, we're fine, fine. You do have the Crisis Arm, right, dude? Yeah, okay. Alright, oh, man, I better not have to do that. Let's see. Any Reju? Okay. No way. I haven't done this in so long. Let's see. Man, we gotta watch this every time. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this now. If we walk up there and we have to do all the old forms of Lavos, I am going to reset and load that save and try going in from the telepod, because I'm somewhat confident you do not have to do that every time. That would be silly. Please don't make me fight. Like, the outer shell would be fine, but please don't make... Yeah, R6XY. Please don't make me fight all the, like, mimicking old bosses nonsense. Can I please move this along? Where does this put us? Gosh. It's a longer youth than I thought. Okay. Please, please. Attack mode. Don't you dare. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? We have to do that? Oh! I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Alright, let me... Oh my gosh. No way, dude. No way. I did not know that. Ooh. Boy. Well, oh gosh. Oh my god. You got the Crisis Arm now? Alright. I so do not want to fight those every time. Oh my gosh. No, not Juice Canyon. I want the fairgrounds. Ooh. Yeah, Lean Square. Do I really have to face all those stupid refights every time? I thought I was going to get to go just the final outer shell part, where he leads with Destruction Rains from the Heavens. And then, see, it's like a green one, right? And there was that red one in Luca's side quest there, where she saves her mom, Lara. Let's see. Please let me just go right to... Please. Please. If that's the truth, why would you use the bucket? Can I please? Destruction Rains from the Heavens? Okay, thank goodness. I was not going to do it. I was not going to do it. How much damage is Rebel going to take? Okay, 150 something. So, alright, so you... Let's see. Mid-tonic, Robo. And let's go. Luminaire and Uzi Punch. Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, good to know. We definitely want to use that. Yeah, I'm not going to fight through all that every time. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see how quick we can do this. So we're starting this battle at, well, 2:09 on the timer. That's not what time it is. 2:09. 2 hours and 9 minutes into this stream. So let's see how fast we can womp this boy. Be a little... Okay, see ya. The Crisis Arm is back. Let's be a little careful with the Mega Elixirs. I'm going to try not to use any Mega Elixirs, or very few. Like one per battle, even though I could be a little bit more liberal than that, but we'll use regular Elixirs on Robo if we have to, or Chrono can cast Life, we'll be fine. I don't think they're going to give us a save point in here. I think we can just go. They definitely won't let us go back. Yeah, I know where we are. See, no save point, none of this. So we can't save. So when we're done, we're going to watch this ending, which should be what's called the Legendary Hero. Let's heal up. And, oh yeah, are we going to... So we're gonna I guess we're gonna get these items back, right? I never thought about that, so I guess I could Mega Elixir. Well, let's find out. Let's test. So let's use regular ethers, just so I can use it as a testing thing. Let's max ourselves out. Alright, 17 ethers. If we have like 20-something ethers, then I'll know that it... Yeah, because I'll just use Mega Elixirs on Lavos and then load my save, because this isn't going to get saved. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Alright, so we started at 2 and... Alright, so it took me like 1 minute to beat the outer shell. Yeah, this is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. And hopefully we're going to get the ending that I've been planning to get. So, okay. Yeah, we're on our way. So, okay, all that prep, just getting up to the like bare minimum part. We're on our way now. So this guy's not going to touch us. Does he start with the like laser beam? Yeah, okay. Don't. See what he does to Robo. I keep calling him up. Okay. I keep calling him... Wait. Ooh, he took a ton of damage. Do I want to use a full tonic on him? I'll use an elixir on him. We have 46 elixirs. Alright. Do I want to use shock? No, I want to hit that one, I guess. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, we'll be fine. Yeah, okay, R66Y, get to work, get busy. And we know Lavos is left-handed, so the, not that one, but the other one will have more HP. Alright, so this should kill the left one, I think. Ooh. I could have him heal, but, I mean, come on, it's R66Y, Luca, just, like, use tonics and crap. Use elixirs on Chrono, whatever. We have 40 elixirs, not gonna skip on those. Mega elixirs, maybe I'll take my time on using those too. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll elixir Chrono just because. Or you know what? Let me use Luminary again, and then elixir him. Ha! Get some of those sweet MP back. Alright, hopefully this will start getting more entertaining. I hope my little stories and talking about reading his story was fun enough to keep people's... Now here's what's interesting. Look at Chrono has 949 base... Is he ready to be killed? Chrono has 949 max HP. Okay, he has 728. That's fine. Chrono has 949 max HP. Naturally, he doesn't have any stud or anything like that. So it lands on a 9, which is great. I would have loved to have Robo do that when he was lower than max HP, but his kept ending in a 5. And it's always like that. Like, they have their HP growth is... Like, your stat growth is fixed in this game. The only thing that can alter it is, you know, the tabs. Like, Robo at level 40 will have the same stats as Robo at level 40 every time, minus whatever the tabs you use, right? So, that's unfortunate, but, I mean, I guess it's not unfortunate, but it's worth knowing. And I'm 1 HP down, so I'm not doing the absolute maximum for his punch, but it's fine. We're just trying to blow through this, get the ending, and move on. I'm having fun. I don't know, maybe this is boring to watch, but too bad. I'll be the judge of that. Ha! So yeah, it'll start getting more interesting now, because we're going to actually start seeing some of these, alternate endings here, and I got more stuff I could talk about too. I got some other games I want to get to talk about, and it's a list of games I do like, as opposed to all those games I was talking about that I don't like. All right, yeah, we'll roast this guy. And I inadvertently did put Robo on the other side of the screen, so he'll be like reaching his Uzi arm way across to get the yeah. I know you got DNA. Robo just cares not for this. Let's get him. Let's go. Crisis Arm. Engage. Come on. Hurry up. I wish we didn't have to talk to this. Like, I mean, it's epic, but like, for New Game Plus, you should be able to like skip all that. I mean, I'm skipping it mostly. Yeah, let's go. Come on. I know how to beat you. I know how to beat you. You can't fool me. Yep. Nope. You're only a puzzle boss once, right? Yeah. Oh, the final boss of Chrono Cross. Yeah. Okay, so I got like 5,500 damage to this guy in the original one with a 9. Yeah, so he's still mostly good, so I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, now... Just wait. Oh, he actually needs some MP back, so let's elixir him. Might as well. Alright, let's let him... Do I want to try killing him? Like, yeah, we'll go for this guy. I don't think the core there on the right, on audience right, has a, like, the real final boss, has any, like, let's see, 600. I don't think he has any, there we go, counterattack or something like that, if I didn't wait. Random status, yeah, that's not going to do spot checks. Well, good damage roll, yeah, Robo's going to have to get healed up here. By how much? Ooh, I already set up, well. Tough break there. That's a waste. This is going to be a waste of an easy punch. Hold on. Or no. Okay, no. We did it right. I was afraid that I already did Robo's action. Nope, we're fine. Yeah, but I don't think he does any kind of counterattack. Like if you attack this guy here that I'm pointing to now too early, like before he shuts off his defense, I don't. So I could have been nailing them both while we were waiting for that, but it's fine. That guy's gone. Yeah, we're fine. But yeah. Let's see. Put up a full ether. Can I go? I guess I could be using Confuse just to be a little bit more MP efficient, because it's not that much less on one target. It's fine. He can't make it too long. Like, we'll be able to take him down before he revives him. So then we'll get to watch. Finally, we'll get to watch an ending. I don't remember exactly what happens in these endings, so we'll relive it together. I'll just kind of like give an authentic reaction to it the best I can. Alright, Robo can do one more Uzi Punch, and then he has to get healed up again. There we go, we win. Fine. Alright, so 209, let's took about 8 minutes, and I stopped to chat on something. So I think we can do better. So we'll try to take down Lavos more efficiently in future. Maybe we got a little unlucky with him taking damage and having to waste turns. Well, we're not wasting turns, but... Oh, man. Maybe I might consider fast-forwarding this part when as we get further along, but it's fine. Alright, here we go. This is the Legendary Hero ending, because these all have names and stuff, so let's do that. So the next is going to be... This better be the one I want. It's got Robo's song? Did I get the wrong one? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Okay. I hope this is the one I was looking for. I think it is. Whoa! Where did it send him? Is this like future? Oh, I think this is like Lean, maybe not Lean's spell. Is it a Trapos' spell? I don't know. Looks like, yeah, Lean Square, but it looks like the future in his time is a Trapos. Ah! They bonk like, yeah, like Chrono. Careful now. You bump into him and he swings the crisis arm by mistake. You're not going to like that. Yeah, she picks him up. Oh my gosh, I love that. I forgot about that part. Yeah, I'll tell you the part that I do remember, that why I picked this ending. That was like a bonus. I think this is the same one. It better be. If it's not, well, if it's not, I had a little fun with Mr. Crisis Arm. C.Arm. R66-Y, yeah. And they're happy. This is in the... Okay, this was in the regular ending. No, I'm not sure. Like, where's the stuff I thought was going to happen here? Because it's called the Legendary Hero, right? Remember who the Legendary Hero was? Not the, no, there's no ending called the Mythical Explorer. Nah, he doesn't get an ending. But yeah, who's the Legendary Hero? It's Tata. This is supposed to be an ending revolving around Tata. So, unless I messed it up. Why is this sound? Oh, my headphones again. I'm still not quite used to these headphones. I'm getting there. Alright, this is mildly interesting. The other ones are going to be better, too. The other ones are going to be really... There's one that's really, really interesting. And the final one I'm going for is why I'm even playing this, because it's been so long since I've seen Glenn as a human. Here we go. Yes! Okay, there's Tata. That's got to be his pops. Holding court, telling him how great his oatmeal is. Yeah! Hey, Knight Captain, why don't you give him your gold helmet? He's going to need it! He has no hat on! His purple hair is... Oh, no! Man, what's that kid going to do? Well, they said he made it across the bridge, but he didn't destroy Zombor. Maybe he snuck past him or something, because he would have not been there for us. Oh, man, he's going all the way through. Man, watch out for Sir Slush. We lost to him. Man, I wonder if he has any party members with him. Man, in this game, you can see him. So is he soloing this? No way. How could he make it this far? How could he get here? Oh, my gosh. He is left-handed, too. He's got the shield in his right hand. You never know. Nice. Hero Tata. I forgot that it said that. Oh, I remember this, though. What? And the girls draw their weapons, and Chrono laughs at them. So, I remember not being sure what to think about that. Like, were we evil? Or did we just get there first, and we laughed at him for thinking he was a hero? He went through all those monsters, and we had already saved the day, and we just laughed at him for going through all that for nothing? I don't know how to interpret that one. I don't know. That's kind of fun, though. And I'm glad it had the robo thing. That was cool. I forgot about that part. See, this game's so cool. Alright, and then you get the end, right? And then I don't think you can do anything. So you just, like, I don't know, reset my game. Alright, so we had, yes, we'll reload. We'll be at the end of time there. And I want to see how many ethers I have. Because if I have 17, then that counted. But there's no way. We're going to be ether. Yeah, 22. Yeah, see. Okay. So we're before we did that. Yeah, I didn't even put Robo back in my party yet. Did I put the... Yeah, take off the crisis arm? Yeah. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I want the... Well, when am I going to do this again? After getting the mouse and the hero's medal. Alright, so we'll go back to the gold earrings. Just so we don't have to, not the gold earring. I can't believe I put that on. No, the gold earring. I wish I could throw those away. Gold stud. Just so we don't have to, spend any MP. We can go faster. Don't have to heal up our MP. Alright. Alright, so that was fun. That was fun. Alright, back to where we were. Alright, so the next thing we gotta do is... Oh yeah, it's before we go into the past to get, to meet Ayla. To get... Okay. Alright, so I have to get the Masamune pieces. So that means I gotta go see Frog. Yep, alright. We got this. Alright, so we got some time. We'll talk about something else. Let's see. The next game I have marked down that I wanted to talk about is Tactics Ogre. So I told everyone that I loved... why do I have this team? I want Robo. I doesn't matter. I do want Robo, though, just because he's fast. I told everybody how much I loved Final Fantasy Tactics, and I do. And some, like, tactical RPG snobs, like, say, oh, if you like Final Fantasy Tactics, you're like a wimp because you don't play the real Tactics game, Tactics Ogre, which I never thought there was any possible truth to that. But no, I have now played it, and I'm doing this. I don't care. Where's the Bromide Man? Nope, not here. Where's the Bromide Man? Nope, where are you? I got the Bromide. I'm giving it to you again. Yeah, give me that tab. Give me that tab. The king's injured. What? What? Are you serious? I can't... Oh. Stupid guy. Yes! Trade me. Give me one more magic point. I don't care. Or one more magic stat point. Yeah, I don't care. Yep, take your stupid, creepy pet. It's fine. Bye, or whatever that thing is. Your poster. Yeah, I'll take the magic tab. Alright, try not to get off topic here. So I'm supposed to see Tata's dad next? And then we, go see Frog? I think that sounds right. Yeah, give him that oatmeal. Yeah, he made it all the way to Magus, and it was us. Like, wow. I'm not sure what I think about that. Alright, so, yeah, so people were like, oh man, I'm not even gonna fight the new if I see him. I'll bet it. Oh, look at that! Who didn't know that was gonna happen? I wanted to face him so bad when I came through here before. Oh my gosh, that's such a kick in the teeth there. Oh well. Oh well, gotta love the news. Yeah, I want to practice my swordplay. Yeah, okay, yep. Talk. I don't wanna get into Textor until I know I'm not gonna miss this story beat and have to like go the wrong way. And make sure to have him say Roy Clem. Make sure to have him say Roy Clem. Okay, that's not yet. Alright, so now I leave, and then I think I go up the mountain. New again, I'm sure, right? Nope, no. Can you only get him going up, or can you get him going down? I think you can get him in either direction. Whatever. Alright, let's go to Donato Mountain. This is fine. Pretty sure that's where we gotta go next. Okay. And this is actually... So we gotta go face... Oh, I know I've gotten past you guys before. Yeah, see ya. And this is Tata? Yeah. Okay. Alright, Tata. I don't know how you made it to Magus, but it's okay. I have to. So right before we go get the Dreamstone, go back to the prehistoric. Because if we go back to the prehistoric, we're going to be locked there. We don't have the time machine yet. So before we do that, we will face Lavos again, and it'll be fine. Alright, I don't know if I have to. Can I, like, just kill you with this thing? The rainbow? Will that kill you? Maybe? No. Terra Arm? I don't want to have to burn his weapon every time. Okay, that's fine. I certainly could, but whatever. Yeah, so these guys are pretty strong with that hammer. Whatever. Bye, Tata. I don't want to wake you up. Which way do we go? Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah, this place here. I'm not jumping down and getting another earring and crap. We're just gonna... Well, I will use fire just because there's two of them. Alright, let's see. I'm not using flare. I'm using fire too. Alright, so like Tactics Ogre, right? I did not grow up with that game. I did not... The first tactical RPG I ever played was Suikoden Tactics, and that's what got me into the tactics genre the first time I ever played it, right? Because I loved Suikoden 1 and 2. 3... I liked it when I first played it, and it has since fallen out of favor with me. It's very slow, very slow. Lot of repetition in that game. I do like the skill. I like the idea of... I like the idea of, like, the skill progression in that game. How you can, like, spend your... What do they call it? Like you go to, like, a trainer or whatever, and you spend your points how you want. But it's so restrictive. Like, characters can only go... Like, you start off with a... Whatever, like a terrible grade and everything. So, like, accuracy, or... If you have, like, an E in accuracy, it, like, raises your accuracy by 1%. And then if you, like... spend your skill points that you get from battles and rank yourself up to a D in accuracy, you might get like a 3% boost. And rank yourself up to a C, you might get like a 5% boost. And like, it's so minimal until you get up to like rank SS or whatever that is, the very top. And ooh, speed tab in this place, yeah. Ooh, and I get a tab from that koala too. Might as well get the tabs, no reason not to get them. I don't have a good reason not to get them. Alright, do not let Luca attack these guys because... Joseph, okay. Can't believe Luca never goes first. Because I didn't want her to get like an unlucky, super low random number there and have to sit through those guys' counterattack. Alright. So speaking of 3, yeah. So, but they like, you never really saw like a good. Come on, where's Luca? You never saw. He's the 3rd position. She's always in the 3rd position. Why do I? Come on. Yeah, so you had to get to super high ranks to get any kind of like appreciable bonus at all. But only certain characters could go up to certain ranks, right? So like, most people could never get up to S in anything. So you're making all these decisions of what skills to even have and how high you can wanna rank them up to, but. Like, oh, if you get to a B, it's like a 7% bonus. Like, and that's like end game. And then they cap you at that at certain skills for certain people. So it's and it's just so like it's presented to you like you have a choice. Like, ooh, I have a free slot. Do I want them to have accuracy? Do I want them to have like strength? Do I want them to have something else? But no, like you do get a choice. But if like their maximum they can get in something is a C, what's the point of having that? You get like a 4 or 5%. I don't remember there being this many enemies here. Where's that guy that gives me the tab? Did Did I somehow skip this last time? There's no way. But, yeah, so, great concept, great idea, great concept. Not executed very well, implemented very well. That's Suikoden 3. But then Suikoden 4, which everyone hated, and it's probably the worst one, but it's not awful. Like, it's better than Mega Man X7. Like, it's fine. Where was that guy? I don't think I can miss him. Is he later? If I somehow don't find him, I'm not going back for it. Oh, come on. I'm not going to go back for it. For that, which tab does it give me anyway? I think Magic. But anyway, alright, whatever. So, I get into... So, Suikoden Tactics, for those who don't know, is like a part prequel and part sequel to Suikoden 4. So, Suikoden 4 was by far the shortest Suikoden. Like, well, Suikoden 1. But, like, it was way less epic. Like, it was just one little section of, like, the world, and wasn't drawn out over as much. Like, I don't know. So, you play Suikoden 4... The way I looked at it was, if you played Suikoden 4 and then went right into Suikoden Tactics, and then that would be like the equivalent of one Suikoden game, sort of, even though they're way different. But I liked the Tactics game, and that's when I got to learn. It wasn't that tough, so I got to learn about, like, there we go, this man. Yeah, you'll still give me a tab. I know how you work. Yeah, give me that tab. Is it magic? Which one? Yeah, but there's a speed tab down here. So I think I'm going to give most of my tabs in this run to Frog. Glenn. Okay. 203. Oh, that's right, because some of our time was spent facing lava. So, yeah, see, I saw the sparkle this time. Alright, let's go. What team will I use for Masamune, man? This one, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't even need the Crisis Arm to beat him. I don't think. Can I sneak past you? Leave me alone. God, leave me alone. Fine. Do any of you have a hammer? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm shocked. We used like to. Gosh, where was I going? Okay, so Suikoden Tactics, yeah. And that game was, so there's 5 elements, like fire beats wind, wind beats earth, because wind is also, no, wind beats earth beats lightning, because, like, it's grounded. Lightning beats water, and water beats fire, right? So it's like a loop, and there's 5 of them. And, excuse me. Come on, you stupid freelancer. Did that damage me? If it did, no. And plus, I don't have to worry about the Crisis Arm right now anyway. Okay. You're like the wind. Yeah, give me that. So, it was very based in those elements, right? So, a lot of your characters could have moves that, like, turn the terrain their color. So, like, fire was red, wind is green, earth is yellow, lightning is purple, and water is blue. And if you're standing on each character has an innate element, although there is ways to change them. And if you're standing on your own element, then you gain, like, each turn you end, you gain, you gotta get healed up a little bit, and you're also stronger defensively and offensively, right? What happens if you kill both of them? I don't know. We're gonna. Sorry. So, and if you're on the element that your character is weak to, yeah, they're gone. Then you take damage every turn, and you are weakened, right? So there's some strategy involved. Like, you could just, like, if you bring your character, you get your action, you move, and then you can act, right? So do you want to attack the enemy, or do you want to put that enemy's weakness on the tile where they're standing and shift it from their strength to their weakness, and that'll indirectly damage them and then makes them weaker for your next guys that want to come in and follow it up. Like, it's a lot of strategy. The one thing I didn't like about that game was well, I'm killing you. Can I just use whatever magic I want, or do I have to, like, pay attention? The tornado energy, whatever. I don't think we'll have any trouble with this guy. So, yeah, not like the blue one. Still didn't even have to know time. So, like, there was this one, like, optional dungeon. It's called the Ruins of Obel. I wasn't even going to talk about this game, but whatever. This is why we're here. The Ruins of Obel, right? So, depending on what day, so, like, the days of the week in that game were the elements, right? So, like, Fire Day and Lightning Day, whatever. So there you go. Robo beat him with the shock on Lightning Day. So, anyway, I don't know if that influenced the strength of that element on that day or not. I don't think it did. Why was there a calendar? I don't know. But, what day it was, like, so when you're sailing around the map, each step on the map is, takes a day, and each battle takes a day, or whatever. But, yeah, well, we won't fix it till after we face Lavos again, though. It's fine. Okay, so, let's see, grab this, yes. Well, make sure you do the Roy Climb, and I don't know which one of them takes precedent in that scene, so absolutely take out Luca and put in Nadia so I can get the Roy Climb part. Alright, so, let's see. This is after we get the Hero's Medal, so we have to get that too. Alright, broken mouse money, fine. Now we gotta get the Hero's Medal, and then we get the other piece from Frog, and then we're gonna get this one. Alright, and then the one after that is like right after. We're gonna get these 3 endings really fast. So this will be good. Alright, so let's go get the... Let's get the Hero's Medal. I'll hold that thought on speaking tactics. Tato's house. Hey, give me that medal. Some frog guy. Thought I'd sell it. Hero, yeah. Oh, but the oatmeal. Oh! You made it all the way to Magus from eating my oatmeal! Scoundrel! Yeah, too bad, too bad. Alright. Alright, we want you, just to make sure... Whoa! That's not what we want. We want you, to make sure we get the Roy Clan talk. How did you get over there? Yeah, maybe that's how you got across the bridge. That was crazy. I didn't know you did that. How do you, like... Because that's where he goes if you leave and come back. It, like, treated it as if I left? That's funny. Alright. And, of course, let's see if we get another new. Somehow no. Okay. Get out of here. Alright. Alright, here we go. We'll pay attention to this because I like the Roy Clem thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he's going to read the... Got the medal? Nearest thinks I can do... Oh, that's after we bring him the whole sword. No. No, that's this part. Now he moves. And we open our first treasure chest of the game at 236. Yes. Well, I guess technically we opened that drawer and got the Naga at Bromide version 2. No. Yep. Okay, here we go. Something's written in archaic script, aka it's backwards. And there it is. R66-Y, R-O-I-H-C-L-E-M. Roy Clem. Kind of like Agachnim. We used to actually call him Aghanim from Roy Clem. From Link to the Past, because there's that weird H. We called him Agachnim. I forgot about that. That's another game I could see myself playing on here. Yeah, the guy in Medina Village. Medina, not Medina. Okay. Yes, so, okay. After getting the mouse money pieces and the Hero's Medal. Alright. Before we go to the prehistoric, yes. So we're supposed to go get the Dreamstone now. Yep, we have to mendeth it. Okay. So do we have to talk to... We got the pieces, right? Do we have to talk to, Please don't fight these guys. And I'm gonna put Luca back in. Oh, I said! Not Marl. This is gonna be my main team for destroying Lavos until we lose Chrono, because I feel like it. Alright, so now we want to go back to... We got the pieces and the Hero's Medal, so I think we're fine. I don't think we have to go do the Roy Clem thing yet. Alright. Hopefully... Well, we'd rather be too short than too far, so... We'll do it now, and if we somehow get the same ending as before, I'll restart. I think we're fine. I hope this isn't super boring to watch. Alright. So, yes, we can info... well, tactics is like this continuation of 4. And, yeah, there's these ruins of Obel, right? So you, depending on what day you went in there, so if you went in there on Fire Day, then it's like 5 floors, right? And you fight through all the way through the floors, and then you get to the bottom floor, and it's the fire floor, right? And there's great treasure down there, right? Let me make sure I don't mess this up. I think we're going right to Lavos now, right? So, save... We'll save here. Please. Alright. I said? No. Alright, you know what? Just because I'm leaving myself on the good setup here. Because these next couple are going to be pretty fast between them. So we're going to get the glasses back on. And we're going to get the crisis arm back on. And we're good. Alright. Alright, so this should be what we want. Is this lean square? Yeah. Yeah, we're not fighting all those outside levels nonsense. Alright. Let's see if we can do better than 8 minutes this time. And that included the ending, I think. Did it? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. So, you fight through the first 5 floors on, for example, Fire Day. Get down to the bottom floor, and that's like the fire... Not temple. It's like the fire level. You can get some great... This is endgame. Some great treasures from down there. But there's 3... I think it's all 3. Maybe one of them only had 2. But there's 3 different fire level in the base there, down there. Okay. Did we just use our... Oh. We're definitely using Music Punch. I forgot what we did this guy. How do we get our turn before destruction rains from the heavens? Is where we're going to go? Yes! Oh my gosh. How are we faster than destruction rains from the heavens? I mean, we're speed star with base bombs, but I wasn't thinking you could do that. Well, good job, me. Wow, we all got a turn before that. Can we kill him? Wow, I don't remember ever being able to do that. That was interesting. How much are you going to hit Robo for? A 3? How good is he with a 6? We'll try it. It won't be 5,500. I mean, 30 is still better than Luminary. Alright. And remember, you can use your Mega Elixirs and crap because we're not going to save this, so don't worry. Alright, so you get... So there's like 3 of the fire floor, and it's random which of the 3 you get. So you get down there, you get the treasure, and then if you make it go back to being Fire's Day again, it doesn't, like, from what I read, it doesn't, like, do the... Use a Mega Elixir. It doesn't, like, do the check to see what random number you get to determine which version of the fire floor it is until you get to it. So you could just go, alright, fighting your way through the first 4 floors again. You get down there, and they could take you like an hour to get down there. They were not easy. And the enemies grow in level, because it's an endgame thing. The enemies grow in level as you go. Maximum level is 50, so if you get to 50, the enemies are 50. So no matter when you go, they're going to be like proportionately harder, right? So you're never, well, not never, but I came up with some ideas, and I came up with this stuff on my own. I did a lot of research on this and trial and erroring it, and this was on the original console too. Alright, Easy Punch you, and we're there. So, you could go down there, spend an hour going through that dungeon again, and get to the bottom, and whoops! All the treasure chests are already open. You've been here already. Whoops. Hit reset. Sorry, buddy. Man, I don't know how they could have implemented it better. Go ahead, roll it. Oh, I should have hit the other one. Well, see, I'm not paying attention. That's going to kill that one, and I'm going to waste some of my power of Luminaire, because the second Luminaire would have finished that one. Oh, well. But, yeah, so, like, I actually, like, looked up what you could get from all those treasures and stuff, and made a little chart for which floor had what, and then obsessively worked my way down there. And then if I got to the bottom and it was chests that were already open, no, I reset my game. I had to do all over again. Oops, you wasted an hour. Oh, man. And then I would move on. I'd finally get them all, and then I'd move on to Wind and do all the iterations of Wind, and then all the iterations of... Oh, my gosh. I did it. I did it. No cheating. And even if you had an emulator or whatever, you could emulate a PS2 game. You still couldn't cheat. Oh, in 8, I'm still going to use these much. Well, did he take off his defense yet? Yes, okay. I should use confused. It's fine. You still couldn't cheat because when you got down there, I guess you could... No! Okay, I said it wrong. I made a mistake. The reason you couldn't cheat is because it determined what floor you were going to get when you entered the ruins. But you wouldn't find out which one it was until you got to the very bottom. So even if you were... Even if you were... Mega Elixir. Even if you were... Come on. Even if you were... able to, like, save state right before running the last one, it wouldn't change it because... It wouldn't change it because that value, that's fine, was set when you first entered the ruin. So there was no way to do it. So all you could really do was find a way to minimize how long it took you to get all the way down to the bottom floor. So the faster you could get there, right? And so interestingly, those battles that you I didn't check how long. I didn't like start a timer to see how long would be allowed us this time. It doesn't matter. Yeah, with your incorrect sound effect, whatever. I'm over that. It's somehow not bothering me as badly as I would have thought. So, like, so those floors that lead up to that bottom area, you don't win the floor by defeating all the enemies. No, you have to get to the exit, right? So, like, you could try to run around them. It's like a grid-based thing. Like, imagine, like, Final Fantasy Tactics, or as the game I'm going to be leading into, talking to, from this, like, tangent is Tactics Ogre. So, like, if you played any one of those, like, isometric, like Disgaea, I've never played that. I probably will never play that. I don't think I can take it seriously. So games like that, but they're not just, like, square, like on Tactics. They're, like, a big, long, you know, map. So, like, you have your starting squares, you can arrange your characters. Oh, and there's permanent death in that game, too. So you make one mistake and one of your guys dies, guess what? You're going to restart from that, too. Yeah, guess what? You thought it's even harder than you thought. Not every character could possibly die in battle, but I think he only has he has a 6. Is this going to kill this guy? It better. So, yeah, I'll just test it. Like, Luminaire isn't going to, like, trigger. It's not going to do much damage to the real bit, but it won't trigger a counterattack either, so there's no real downside to using it. Like, her... Yeah, 90. But he doesn't counter you, so... If you want to use... Like, her strongest tech is Flare, but I don't have to, like, not use Flare. Frames dropped 6. Why? I don't know. I'm still learning this. Someday I'm gonna get better. But, like... She doesn't have to, like, not use Flare... Like, against those lava spawn guys, where you want to hit the, like, face, the little tiny face. But you need to, like, not hit the shell. Push the shell, climb the shell. Can you survive this? Yeah, he's fine. Shoves off defense. Alright, you're done. You're done. No Mega Elixirs, maybe. Although... He's not operating at maximum potential. Why not? I should have... See, like, to nail that first guy... I wasn't paying attention. To nail that first arm there, or that first bit over there... This is only going to do, like, what, 3,000 damage? Yeah, so that's... He only has 2,000 HP, so that didn't matter. But if Robo got healed up, he'd be dealing 5,500. So I'm, like, wasting 1,900. So, like, so what he's doing now, this is a great example. Like, what he's dealing... The damage he's dealing now, plus the damage of an entire Luminaire, would equal what he could do if he healed him. So even if Chrono... like, were to forego using Luminaire and instead just use, and in that instance, you could just use a regular mid-tonic on Robo, it would still be worth it for Chrono to pass on using Luminaire to give a mid-tonic. You'd still equate to more damage in that round. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. That's an excellent example. I'm glad that happened. That's an excellent example of the sheer... ridiculous power of the Crisis Arm. How did we not destroy you yet? You should just see the Crisis Arm on him, like in that artwork, and Lavos should just run away, like those rebels. Like, if he knew what it was good for him, he'd be like, whoa, this guy's got the Crisis Arm equipped, I'm out of here. Like, I'll go find another planet to try to devour. You're not touching that. There, see ya. Alright. Man, I love the Crisis Arm. I haven't decided if the Crisis Arm is more outrageously powerful than Adric's Armor. Imagine if the same character could use the Crisis Arm and Adric's Armor. And you know what? In the DS version, there's the Apocalypse Arm, which is actually stronger than the Crisis Arm. I don't remember exactly what it does. It has, like, all the same exact properties as the Crisis Arm, plus, I think you get, like, 4x damage on crits or something like that. Like, it has an additional bonus, which is absurd. Yeah, don't know that I'll ever play the DS version again. Alright, this is supposed to be called The Unknown Past. So let's see how this one plays out. Hopefully we did what we were supposed to do. Well, it's different music, so it's not the same ending we just got. So I'm going to imagine that's correct. And the next one is my favorite. The one after this is like the reason we're not just waiting to the end and we're actually bothering to look at these other endings. The ending after this one is amazing. So that's like one of the main draws of playing New Game Plus, is getting the ending after this one. Alright, is this going to be the one we want? The Unknown Past. Well, we're not in the past, we're in the present, but we're going to see these guys. I think we like bring them with us or something. I think I remember this. We're like chit-chatting in these guys' house. I would imagine this is not the first time we've come through here. Yeah, we already came through here, so they must already know us. They're not like scared of us. We're definitely not scared of them, because if they mess with us. Although, Robo's not with us, so our 66Y wasn't there to protect us in this iteration. Let's see what happens here. And after this ending, we'll get back to talking about other games. I guess very briefly, because we're going right back to... Because all we're going to do is go give... Well, no, I guess it's not as close as I thought, because we... The next thing we have to do is after we get the Masamune, so we have to go here. We have to go to the prehistoric to get the red rocks. Okay, we got a little bit of time. It's fine. Yeah, these guys... Okay, I do remember this part. It's going to be like a one of those cartoons where you're going in all the different doors and you'll see, oh, then why are we running away? Oh, see, like in that one part, I said, well, you could send 50 of these guys and I can wreck them all with the whole screen is shaking because there's so many of them and they're all scared of Ayla. Yeah, they should be all scared of R66Y because Laser Spin, even when we were like level 12, not even now, you didn't even need the Crisis Arm to one-shot those guys. Yeah, Laser Spin takes them all out. Don't worry. Yeah, so, this one's fine. I don't remember what else goes on. Okay, see, here we go. Yeah, we haven't even seen you yet. Oh, he's meeting up with his friends? Yeah, well, they think he's his friend. They think he's their friend. No. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Alright, this is the past. Yeah, Gold Helmet Man. Yeah, you should have gave it to Tata. Maybe he would have taken, like, 4 less damage from those monsters. Or if they faced us. Yeah, well, if we faced that, well, again, no R66Y, so yeah, it was Chrono and it was the original 3. So, and here goes Frog walking through the forest. I don't think that's an actual screen in the game. That kind of looks like the screen in the DS version. There's an extra little forest path that you got to go through. That stuff happens there. I remember missing like an event trigger. There's this one super boring side quest that you gotta. Keep going back and forth in one of those dimensional vortex areas or whatever. Oof, I don't know. Man, the bridge side quest, for those who've played it. Oh, there's this one where there's this new, I think he's like is he like a silver new or something like that? And you gotta like feed him bananas to like give him the strength to make a bridge or something like that. I don't know, it was stupid. Oh, and it was just so obnoxious. Alright, so here comes Robot Wham. How are you tired? Yeah, careful, don't pound your own chest with the Crisis Arm. Whoa. What are you doing? Is he supposed to be, like, sent back to a bleak future and there's, like, nothing there for him? Like, remember? You're supposed to do, like, the Chuck Norris and just, like, punch time. Punch a hole in the time continuum and you'll be fine. I don't know. You should have Crisis Armed up. Alright. Well, that one was mildly entertaining, I guess. Not as good as the one before. And definitely not as good as the next one, so, yeah, let's go. We'll be fine. Alright, let's move it along. So the next thing we're going to do, let's see. Alright. Oh, and I have something interesting to talk about when we get Ayla. So, we'll finish talking about Speaking Tactics, I guess. Did I say before doing that? I better have said before doing that. Alright, we should be at the end of time, ready to go. Yeah. Alright, so, did I leave the Crisis Arm on? No, we'll go back to this. That's fine. Is this... Why? Whoa. Why is Luca not in the bottom spot? I don't know. I'm bringing Luca. I know this is probably the team I brought to Prehistoric the first time I did this, but I'm bringing them again because this is my team. Okay, so yeah, I have more stuff to talk about once we get Ayla, but real quick, so yeah, I created this big chart in Suikoden Tactics and tracked my progress, and it took me like months to do this. It was outrageous. What? Oh, come on. Seriously? Yeah, that's right. We have to go talk to Melchior first. For like 5 seconds. It's not even... Okay, ready? Get the key ready. Ah! Okay. Never have missed with that key. Too bad. I think it'd be funny. Not really, because then you just have to walk back. We know what's down there. Okay. So we gotta go back to Medina, right? Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright. This is taking way longer than I thought. I'm not bored yet. It's about 3 hours. I'm not bored yet. I'm a little tired, but I'm not bored. So we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I got a little bit of time to mess around with tonight. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. What can we do here? Man, I hope I can finish this in one sitting. Hello. Back again. Come see. Yep, this is correct because you can hear the music pan get out, and now you can hear the Zeal Kingdom song. Yeah, but not for very long. Yep. Blah blah blah. Actually, no. I don't want to hear the story. I want to hurry up and move on here. Go get that Dreamstone. I can get it. Why didn't I get to keep that? I know why, but it's fine. Yep, nope. Very long time. Yeah, okay. Bye. Okay. I hope I didn't have to talk to him one more time. I think we're good. Alright. Yeah, so, speaking of attack, it's actually a really fun game. I have played it again, and that game has an interesting New Game Plus also, because, like, so you start off the game, you got, like, a couple of main story characters, and then, you can recruit one person. So there's a lot of characters from also Suikoden 4, but there's also some, like, new characters, right? So you meet up with this one little girl, her name's Rena, and she had a fun, like, tile minigame, oh, what's that old people game my mommy plays? Mahjong. It's like Mahjong, but, like, way less complicated. She runs a game like that in Suikoden 4, but, and just for the nostalgia, not nostalgia, but just for the, for canon, for the culture, or whatever you call it, like, no, we have stronger stuff, but, you know, you can hear the very, very, very first time you do that, and it's fine, so that's what we're gonna do. That's what, like, canonically happens in my mind. Oh, get the more of those pedals, and those do not carry over, but we're not gonna buy anything with them. The items we bought with it do carry over. I didn't know that. I didn't, but I noticed that we still had that ruby armor. Ruby, the good ruby one. That's 80%. Go away, Ayla. Yeah, but man, that was a great game, but that Ruins of Obel, like, when I've played it subsequently, I kind of just did, like, almost nothing with the Ruins of Obel, because forget that. You get awesome equipment, but, man, it's just not worth it. That was just a nightmare, and I was doing it just for the sake of completing all of it. I wouldn't use every single piece of equipment. Okay, let's see. Yep, we're good. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do here. Alright, now, real quick little tangent here. So, like, if you remember, my main use for Ayla, the whole first playthrough, right? Well, not the whole, because I actually didn't get Charm until way later than I wanted to. I guess I could steal those Arbo helms this time. I'm not going to. But, was, yeah, going for Charm, right? You want to get Charm. You want to... And I was just stealing stuff, and I went on and on and on about those stupid big hands and selling them back to those Elgadi Village guys, right? And it ends up being like... There's not that much you really need to steal. They're minor upgrades, but... And, like, we talked about the money already. Like, you could just get all those Vigil hats and the Prism helms. You don't need to really buy anything. And I was thinking more and more about this, like, obsessively stealing. It doesn't, like, stealing the speed tabs in the Black Omen is very good. Like, a lot of the stuff you can steal in the Black Omen is very good. But aside from the Black Omen, what good, and those side quests, like, what good stuff is there to steal, right? Minor weapon upgrades. New Game Plus, they're useless. But even in a regular game, like the Big Hand, we've immediately found a better one, right? And I could get a third of each, like, mail by stealing in this game. But why? There's... Even in a regular new game, like, stealing the, let's say the black mail or whatever from whichever boss had that, like, you can get the black mail and the black vest without stealing. You just do it from powering up those boxes. So you don't really have to steal or whatever. So, like, with that in mind, I'm just going to move this along, and we're not going to steal at all. We're not going to steal from a single enemy in this. We're not going to force ourselves to bring her to boss battles. It's just, no, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. All right. So, like, we've named Marl Nadia already, right? We've named Frog Glen. And we've named Robo R66-Y. So, like, what are we going to name Ayla? Does she have a different name? Well, she could have. So, in the previous version, well, no. When I went through before, see if anyone will get this reference. She could have been named in all caps. Anyone remember this? Anyone know this? It's from Link's Awakening, Zelda 4. She, oops, what did I just do? Yes, so, like, I'm not going to name her the thief, but, like, I'm going to put her back to Ayla so I don't spell it wrong, and then I'm going to tell you about the thief. So, like, for those who don't know, do I put the space? Oh, crap, please don't let her have, like, a space after her name. Okay, so, see, I added the space, we're fine. You can't see it, but... Me, Ayla. Alright, so she likes me, Chrono. Yep, definitely. So, who doesn't like Chrono? So, like, okay, in Link's Awakening, there's that one store, and I think there's only one store in, like, the whole game. Like, it's the one or two screens north from the trendy game, right? In the very first village. And the only, like, well, pretty much how you would buy an item, you pick it up, and you walk it over to the counter and say, raw boot, yeah. You walk it over to the counter, and you, like, tell the man that that's what you want. That man with his, like, nerdy, like, looking glasses and his big nose, right? And then you pay him for it, and then you get it. And if you don't have enough, he makes you walk it back to the counter. I think he makes you walk it back. Walk it all the way back over to the counter. If you don't have enough money for the thing you picked up. I think. Maybe I made that up. I can't remember. I want to say that's real. But anyway, what is real is I'm going to outrun you. Ha! We have speed tabs! You can't. Yeah. This time, unlike the first time, I'm going to actually try to not fight these guys. These ones I don't think you can fight. Where's Ayla? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I didn't know you could do that. Well, all but, so, let's see. Yeah, so we gotta do this whole section. We don't have to, we can't go back to the end. We cannot face Lawless right now until we go back anyway. So, because we don't have the ship. So, and the gatekeeper, ooh, is this when the gatekeeper gets stolen? Gosh, it must be, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't want to battle you. I don't need any of those horns. Alright, so then you can, you know what? Just for posterity, just for nostalgia. Is this the right one? Yeah, you gotta drink the sweet water. It's back. Yeah. As long as the red star hasn't fallen, you can get the sweet water. Can I just go straight to Ayla's, which is the chief's hut? This one? No, that's the trading hut. Go right here. Ooh, and we're gonna bring Luca this time so we can see her overdo it at the party. Yeah, we didn't have her last time. Alright, so anyway, we, gosh, what was I saying? Link's Awakening. So in that store, you could pick up, and even if you didn't have enough money for it, you could pick up an item off the shelf there, and if you'd, like, walk it over to the counter, everyone knows this, right? And they kept it in the remake, too, which is funny. So, how do I do this? So what do you say? You're twisting my arm. Yeah. They make her, don't tell me to celebrate. They make her drink too much pork. Too much, yeah, it's the Nathan's hot dog, or I gave it away. It's the Nathan's Jurassic Pork 4th of July contest, or whatever. I can't dance with Luca, sadly. I would way rather no. I would prefer to dance with Luca. Well, she's more my friend than anything. I don't know. Are we friend zoned? I don't know. I like Luca. When we had this game before, like, I feel like most people would, like, if they named themselves Chrono, they would name, like, their girlfriend or their crush would be, like, Marl, right? Well, for me, it was Luca. I'm not going to say the person's name. Like, he's a nice person or whatever, but, like, but I have talked to her in, like, 20 years, but whatever. And she had more than 6 characters in her name, too, so, or more than 5 characters, so I had to get creative. But, yeah, named her after Luca, it's fine. Luca was not my favorite. My favorite was Frog, but, you get the idea. She's Chrono's best friend. That's what it is. I always forget what I have to do to actually make her race me in this crap. Burp, yes. What a substance. So many bugs. Oh, you know what? Do I have to talk to Kino? I bet I have to talk to Kino. I'm stupid. Is that what did it? Yeah, I had to freaking talk to Kino. It's fine. Alright. So in Link's Awakening, and this is the original, every version, right? You can, I don't even have to pay attention to drinking this. I'm way faster. You're bad at this game, Ayla. She's so slow. she would probably, like, not be... How many soda cans do you think she could do? Pop cans at the Millennial Fair? Like 2? 3? Not many. Not many. I think I did... How many did I do when I did this last week? Like 6? Without even... I think the most I ever got was 7. Whatever. And you can tell, like, if you're watching, you're, like, way you're lapping her. You're going, like, 50% faster. Alright, it's fine. Last one for health. Okay. And then Luca... I at least want to see what Luca says, because I know she, like, implies that... that she was, like, not ladylike or whatever. Affected humans. Luca! Careful now. Don't worry, we were protecting you. Does he have the crisis arm equipped? If he did, no one was messing with him. Although he might have lost some HP from some of those bugs in his soup. Liar! I was a perfect lady! Why does my tummy hurt? Oh, I kind of don't lie. It's fine. Luca would never be, like, not a polite person. She's too nice. I like her. I like her family, too. She has nice parents. I like both of them. Yeah, okay. So, everybody knows this. In Link's Awakening, you can... who do I want to bring? I'm bringing Robo, whatever. You can... you gotta stun all dinosaur with... I hate the prehistoric. I hope I can not seem too... We gotta rush through this. Yep. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're... I'm bringing the Tin Man. It's fine. I want him, actually, again, not on... I can't go to my menu. I want him, again, to be not on the... crisis arm. We're going to stick with the terror arm, yeah. Oh, I forgot to get... Yes, I'm not going to name her Thief, huh? Alright, so let's change our weapon. Oh, yeah, right. I was just kidding. We're still not going to see that Bronze Fist. We're not going to see level 96 today. Nope, not doing that. Alright, Prism Helm. Do I care about any of these? Absorption. I guess she could do fire. Who are we facing here? I don't know. It doesn't matter. She doesn't have max defense. You can have that. And, you know what? For funsies, you can have this. And just not use text, I guess. Just because it's funny. Alright, yeah. And if I run into some problems, I'll take it off of her. It'll be fine. Alright. Do we go here? Kino? Yeah. Oh, and I'm not getting any of these treasures. Forget that. Alright, so I'm going to get around to saying this. So in Link's Awakening, in the shop, you can take the item, and you walk it over to the counter, and instead of, like, pressing the whatever button to, like, tell the guy this is what you want to buy, you, like, start, like, circling around the man's desk or whatever. Kind of like you circle around the room in with Specchio, but with, like, smaller circles or smaller whatever shapes. Like, you're, like, hugging his counter. And, like, his sprite, like, his sprite will turn to face you, right? But if you do it just right, he'll fall behind, and you'll be able to, like, get to where he's facing away from you. Kind of like when we were stealthing through the jail cell and not getting faced by those steel runners, so we could get the mid-tax. And if you did it right, you could walk right out the door. If he caught you, he would just say, hey, put that back, and you could try again. So there was, like, no penalty for trying, right? So then I don't know where to go in this stupid place. And then so if you can do it right, you could actually walk out the door with the item, and you steal it, whatever item it was, right? So the only item that was really worth doing that with was the bow, right? Because, like, the shovel was the most expensive thing there when you first get there, and it costs 200 rupees. And then once you buy the shovel, then he gets a new item, and it's the bow, and it costs 980 rupees. I know that for sure. It's exactly 980, I remember. And I don't even want that treasure. And the most you could even hold was 999, unlike Zelda 1, which was 255, because it was 2 to the 8th is 255, or is 256. It was one. Would that be 1 byte? Whatever it is, like 8 ones in a row, and 8 ones in a row in binary. Or is it 4 ones? Probably 8, right? Yeah. I don't know. That's why the maximum experience in Dragon Warrior 1 is 65,535. Because that's however many other ones in a row. Can I take a shortcut and just leave? Is this the end? I don't know. So, anyway, if you, let's say, for example, you steal the bow. It would happen if you stole any item. So, let's say you steal the bow in Link's Awakening. Like, right at the beginning. You're at, like, the second or third dungeon. You're not meant to get the bow until way later. Unless you massively grind for it, or you steal it, right? So let's say you steal it. And as soon as you walk out the door, they start guilt tripping you, right? A dialogue box just pops up. No one's talking to you. Maybe it's your subconscious or whatever. I haven't saved in a while. I'm going to save. I don't think I need to, but I guess I have saved recently. Alright, we're going. I hate the prehistoric. Alright, we should be able to just wreck it. Alright. Oh, guess what I'm not doing? Going down these side paths with these losers. I'm not doing that. Sorry, see, he makes the hole. Right next to it, though. That would not have helped us. Can I not battle you? Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's say you steal the bow, and you walk right out the door, and it says, ooh, you got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? And you don't get to answer yourself. I don't know who you're talking to. And then somehow everyone finds out that you took. I don't know how they know, right? Can I pass you so I don't have to stun all dinosaurs? No. I might be able to just kill him. I don't know. If I can't, then I'll use a lightning one. Can I kill you? Please? Will you get him? No, we'll use lightning one. Move this along. I use lightning 2 just so the cursor's on it, so when I face more than one dinosaur, it takes a little bit longer, but whatever. Okay, so somehow everyone what's the name of that place? Kohol in Thailand. Everyone just automatically knows you stole. So like, no matter what you named yourself Link, a friend named myself Joe, whatever you named yourself, can I just leave? Nice. I didn't even take a step, and these guys saw me. Everyone would call you Thief in all capital letters for the rest of the whole game. I don't know how they knew. Just, I don't know, like the, what's that Edgar Allan Poe thing with the floorboards? Like the beating of the heart! I'm thinking of the Simpsons version, but you know what it is. What the heck was the name of that one? What was that, Telltale Heart? Was it Telltale Heart? I think that sounds right. So I don't know how these guys know, but most hilariously was so there's no Ganon, there's no Zelda, there's none of that. It's, if you play the game, but it's still great. Unlike Majora's Mask when they have non-traditional like people, but it sucks. So this one was amazing. Anyone who says, oh my gosh, anyone who says Majora's Mask is better than Link's Awakening is insane. There's no way you could possibly take yourself seriously and have that stance. So anyway, if you know who Marin is, she's like not really the stand-in for Zelda. She's not a princess, but she's like a major character, right? And she finds you when you first wash up there. I guess I'll save out. So footsteps follow. Okay. Give me my I don't even want the gate key back. Well, I guess I need it, but I want the rock. Did we already get the rock? Yeah. Apes, yeah. So, Marin, so there's this one part, it's like, you follow her to the, and the whole thing is, I'm just gonna, spoilers for Link's Awakening, 3, 2, 1, spoilers for Link's Awakening right now. It's a dream, sort of. Like, it's fake. Like, the island doesn't exist or whatever, so no one thinks there's anything past the island. They think it's just this one island. Kind of like in Dragon Quest 7. I think it's the only island in the world. So, well, I'm on the Berserker. Do I care? We'll be fine. We'll shock him with Chrono or Robo, and we should be fine. What's he gonna do to us? This is Nizbel 1, right? We'll illuminate him. Yeah, Nizbel 1. I don't even... Oh, what? Even though I don't have the Crisis Arm. That shocks him, right? Yeah. What's this do? Probably be fine. Yeah, it would have been better with the Crisis Iron, but I don't want to care to follow his HP, and then we'll just use Confused because he's shocked. Alright, so, there's this, like, sentimental scene where you're on the beach talking to Marin, right? And for those who've played it, so if you stole from that guy, okay, yeah, wow, I was so worried. If you stole from that guy, she'd be like, oh, look, like, she doesn't think less of you, they just change your name, but they talk the same, right? So she'd be like, oh, thief, I love you so much. She doesn't say I love you, but basically, like, please don't get any game overs in this whole playthrough, because then if your final tally is 0, then I get to become a seagull in the post-credit scene. Thief, oh, you're the best. Like, what's past these waters, thief? I don't know. Like, it's just so silly. She just calls you thief. Everyone calls you thief. Like, because I don't know. So, alright, so essentially you don't want to be called thief. Oh, she's the one that throws up. I thought that was Luke at the party. Alright, but she's keeping the Berserker, but guess what? I have 3 of them now. You can have it. So when you rejoin us, we'll maybe pay more attention to you. I think she attacked that guy once. It's fine. Ayla, come again? Yes. Did you change my order again this time? No, we're good. Sweetwater, gotta do it. You don't, but I'm going to, because I love the Sweetwater. I don't know why. Give me that Sweetwater. Fine. I wonder if that heals up Ayla, so then next time when she joins my party, she'll come at full HP. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now, let's see. After giving Frog the Masamune. Alright, that's our next trigger for the ending we want. So, after giving Frog the Masamune. So, we don't have the Masamune yet. We have the parts, we have the stone, so we gotta go repair it. And you know what? Just out of curiosity, we're not really in there. Let's see what happens if I bring both of his crony and lackey from his pro shop down there. Which one of them? Because he only needs one person to help him, like, hold onto the stone while he brings his, like, drink cup, I guess. They do show him in the DS ending at the wedding there. Oh yeah, that's right, they do get married. They do show him with, like, a big jug of something that's marked with, like, XXX. I thought that meant poison, not alcohol. Like, what the heck is milk? I thought it said, I don't know. It's supposed to be like an alcoholic jug. So yeah, so who knows what he's sipping on there while he's fixing the legendary sword of killing evil monsters. But is this okay? I just noticed something. Am I safe here? Oh, okay. My mouse was just making me scared of something, but we're fine. Alright, and I don't need that because I use Sweetwater. What do you say? Do I have to talk to you? Found a dreamstone. Sure did. How could you forget? I just did this like last week. Not even a week ago. Alright, yep, we go to Medina. Alright, we're on our way. So this one... Oh yeah, so we haven't gotten the Masamune yet. So once we get it, we bring it to Frog. And then we're gonna go... Not go to the Magic Cave. We're not gonna slice into the... Ooh. After giving Frog the Masamune... Does that mean we have to actually hand it to him in the, I think that's right. I think that's what we have to do. I hope I do this right. Yeah, okay. So anyway, while he chit-chats about this, the final thought I had about, oh yeah, we'll see which one of them actually helps him. Oh, Luca is, okay. She's like the default one, alright. Yeah, so even if I brought them both, I would imagine we would have got the Roy Clam. We would have not gotten the Roy Clam. The only way to do it is if you have Robo and Marl, I think. Alright, so I forget if I have to actually talk to them or if they just do their thing here. Man. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. How are you going to fix it? Okay. Alright, yeah, well, you guys process away. Alright, so, in Link's Awakening, if you, jeez, what was I going to say there? Oh yeah, once you become Thief, once you steal from the store, if you ever go back in that store again, ever, no matter when, or no matter which item you stole, if you go back in there, that shopkeeper recognizes you, and he must, like, have got surveillance camera or something like that, and you walk in, and he's not behind the counter. Oh no. He is standing in front of the items up there, and he says, something, I'm paraphrasing, I don't know exactly what he says. I know the last line. He says, well, you think you could steal from me? And this is a direct quote. Now you'll pay the ultimate price! And he just, like, blasts you with this lightning attack. It looks like it looks a little bit like that bat guy that, like, raises your item capacity, which is, like, actually a good thing to get hit by. But this shop guy nails you with this lightning move. And you're like, like getting shocked, right? Like getting electrocuted. And your heart's slowly starting to go down. Even if you have maximum hearts, and the, like, potion that Crazy Tracy gives you that she rubs on you that makes you, like, fill your hearts back up. What happened here? Okay. So now we have the Masamune, but I think we have to actually... No, I don't want to buy it. No, get me out of here. I think we have to actually give it to him at the mountain. I'll be upset if I mess this one up, because this is probably my favorite one. But, so no matter what, you walk back in that shop after stealing from him, even if you steal... You don't have to be stealing the bow. You could steal one heart, not a heart piece. Like one recovery heart for cost 10 rupees. You steal that, you come back in, you pay the ultimate price. He kills you. He actually kills you. And it counts as a game over. You die. You die right there. And like I said, you need to get a death counter of 0 for the whole game in order to get the post-credit scene with Marin. So you cannot become thief and return to that. Yeah. You cannot become thief and return to the that shop and still get the perfect ending, because you're gonna die. You're dead. You can't. There's no getting away from that. I don't know if I figured that out myself. I know I've done it as a kid. I don't remember if we read somewhere or if someone else that we knew had the game. For all I know, my brother probably just screwed around in the shop and figured out how to sneak past that guy all on his own. He figured out how to get Magus. Yeah. Oh man. So okay, after giving Frog the Masamune before defeating Magus. So I think, because we go to his house and we stick it in the ground. No, we don't stick it on. We just hand it to him, and he comes with us, but he doesn't equip it. And then we got to go back to Specchio to get his magic back, which we could do that after. We'll take him there first. We'll open up the magic cave and give it to him first. I think that's what we got to do. I got an idea. Oh. Trying to think how I want to do this so that I can be protected in case I mess it up. Because I don't want to. I'd rather do it too early and then reset it, as opposed to advancing too far. So I got an idea. Just again. Here you go. This sword. Let's ponder this turn of events. Okay, so I'm just gonna blast through this. I'm sorry for not speaking. I try not to have dead air. That was the first time I've done that, this full screen. So I just want to absolutely make sure that I don't go too far here to miss this one ending. So, because this is probably the best one. And if it's not, then the one after. I don't know if it's the one after chronologically, but it's the next one I'm going to get. So these last two. So there's 2 more, New Game Plus endings I'm going to get. Then we're going to make it all the way up to when we're going to actually end it. When we, after we lose Chrono and then we beat him. So. End the game right there. So these next 2, you play New Game Plus, these are some of the best rewards, I think. So hopefully we can move this along, get it just right. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just talk over this because I can. So yeah, this is when he used Nirvana Strike on that dude. Oh, I never realized he had. I'm sure I did. That he had something that kind of looks like the Ruby knife there. So all right, better than that stick weapon Magus had. Yeah, we're not gonna be seeing that this... Oh, are we? I can't remember. No, we must. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, I forgot to look at Fritz. I forgot to check Fritz's house. I gotta remember to do that. I will be irritated if I don't remember to do that. Nuts. It's fine. So, okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go to... Let's see. I'm gonna go to Frog's house. And then... Do I want to go to the... I guess I can... Save before... Yeah, we'll go to the mountain and save, and then go open the mountain, and then not save, and go back to the end of time. Because either way, we're going to have to go back to the end of time to get him his... Oh, no, we don't have to go see Specchio because he already has his magic, right? Yeah, I forgot about that, because in the real game... And I had him... He said, oh, you guys use magic. I actually want to try doing it without it. I want to see if you have to still do that, even if you, like, I already have all his text. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, so Link's Awakening, great game. I know I already talked about that one, but I kind of went off on a tangent there with, like, pretending to name Ayla Thief. She's actually being not a thief. She's not going to be a thief in this run. And in fact, I'm going to use her, like, almost not at all. Because the main use for her, right, in a regular game, she's a powerhouse when you're forced to use her, like, in her own time. But you know what you're doing. She's not a very useful character, except for her thief, her charm move, right? So, but... And like I said before, like the downside of her, if you want to call this a downside, if you're paying attention to like the talking parts, which I mean, I guess that's kind of mean. She talks how she talks, but like I don't know, I'd rather have like a serious scene, not have people be like, "Oh, me head go boom from watch a raw boot." Like, let me talk to get my plot exposition, or is it whatever, my plot dumps. With people speaking English, like full, like, coherent thoughts. Or with my, ye old Alefgard English, too. I do know of his power. I also know of the power of the Crisis Arm. Ha! R66Y, yes. Okay, so, I mean, Chrono, Glenn, and R66Y, right? Gotta do it. Alright, so now we have the Masamune. I'm not getting that stupid magic scarf in there, whatever. I'm sure there'll be a new. Nope. We only saw him once so far. I don't want to fight you guys. Okay. So here's my plan. So, like, look. I'll show you this. So, like, he has all his text. So, functionally, we don't need to go see Specchio, right? I don't know. So here's my plan. Just in case you're not actually supposed to do this first. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to save there. Okay. Then, we're going to do this scene. I got to say the same thing. Just for, yeah. Where he gets to Masamune, right? And chops the wall. And then we're not going to walk in. And then we're going to go back to the end of time, but not save. I'm saying that out loud. You know what? I'll stop and check on Fritz on my way, just because. Fritz is dad. And then, that way, if somehow that messes it up and it advances it too far, which... No, it wouldn't get me the next ending I want based on this. But we'll be able to go back if we have to. Which I don't think we're going to have to. I think this is going to be correct. So then I would start back up. I'll have to fast forward through this scene again after defeating Lavos, but that's fine. It'll be fine. This way I'm just being extra safe so I don't miss this ending that I'm looking for. The ending's called The Oath, for those who couldn't guess or aren't familiar. And then, let's see, after we get this taken care of, we're going to get back into attacking this ogre that I was talking about there. So I can talk about that while I wait. So, okay, so enough about Link's Awakening. So, Tactics Ogre. Yeah, so I learned about, I got into tactical RPGs with Suikoden Tactics, and it was great. Obviously, not one of the greatest, but it was a good... not super complicated, beginners. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say about that game. You get one character at the beginning, and then if you're on New Game Plus, there's this, like, tavern lady. Her name's Lalacle, or it's L-A-L-A-C-L-E, right? Lalacle, or Lalacle, kind of like Nanami. Like, it's the same, in Japanese you would, I guess, not accentuate any of the syllables. So, like, Lalacle, like Nanami. I don't know. I called her Lalacle. Lalacle? I don't know. I'll tell you what I called her in a moment. But, like, she's, like, this tavern owner or whatever, and you, like, do, like, side quests with her. Like, she, like, gives you... What do they call them? Quests. She gives you, like... Not propositions. That's Final Fantasy Tactics. She gives you, whatever, jobs to do. I think you call them jobs. Like, go exterminate these enemies for the person that, like, is the owner of the store in... whatever island, right? And then you go to wherever this... Once you accept it, you go to that... My name is Glenn. Yes, it is. You go to wherever that's supposed to take place, and instead of, like, whatever would be happening there if you went there just through the course of the game, it would have some secondary, like, goings-on, because you'd be initiating that quest, right? It's fine. I forget how good the rewards were for that. Not as good as the old ruins, but it was also not obnoxious. So I remember going through all of them. It was fun. I like stuff like that. But anyway, in New Game Plus, guess who you can get on your team? Lalaco. And she's actually amazing. She's possibly, well, the best character in the game is the main hero from Suikoden 4, who's like a hidden character. I forget if you have to import your data. You know what? I'm here. I'm gonna cast a spell on these guys and see if Frog says the same thing. If you remember, like when I had to like redo that part, and he was like, "Thine aura infused with the magic. How dost thou do such things?" Or whatever. And then that told me I had to go back to the intent. I bet he's not going to say that. That's my prediction. Because we don't have to go see Specchio. Yeah, see, we don't. Alright. But that's just to tell you, like, hey, you know, I can't use water. You should go back. You should do something about that. Can't learn any text now. So, no. So, anyway, Lalaco, just only on New Game Plus. You can't get her at all in the regular game. But if you do New Game Plus, she's like the second character you can get. You get her right at the beginning, right? Of New Game Plus. And no requirements. You just go to her side quest store or whatever, and instead of saying like, hey, you want to go like beat these rats and like help the shopkeeper and make like a tiny amount of money, no, I'll just join your party and I'm like your best guy, your best character, your best girl, but I'm like your best character. She's like a fist wielder. She's like a monk, and she's just amazing, right? And some people like on GameFAQs and stuff, they call her, instead of Lalaco or Lalaco, they call her Lala Kill because she kills every enemy in like one hit. Like, she's not like a cheat code. She doesn't have the crisis arm, but like she's really, 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 really good. So I always thought that was kind of fun. So all right, let's pay attention here. You know what? I'm gonna main square, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to save. Okay. So before we pop in there, just because I feel like it. Really, really, really fast. I'm gonna go to Fritz's store and just see what the story is with there, because I left him in the guillotine, man. Oh, and for the first time, yeah. See, for the first time, we're gonna be forced to change things up. You do have the Masamune, so let's give you. Do I even want the Hero's Medal? Is he gonna attack with it? No, he's not gonna attack with it. A regular attack. Well. Yeah, no, he's not going to do a single attack on a boss. God, what do I even want you to do? Let's try, I guess. No, you know what? Because then I can just leave it. Well, we're not saving after this. Oh my god. Alright, gold slug. But, yeah, I gotta change things up for the Lavos battle here. They make me bring Frog, who... Sadly, I'm gonna double down and say that he's the worst character in the game, like gameplay-wise. Alright, Fritz. So, I'm kind of scared to go in here. Is he, like, gonna be dead? He's not here. Neither's Elaine. Elaine's down at the pier again. Where's the pier? That Fritz. Tripio! Where could he be? Oh, hello. You saw Midtonics, the ones that you gave me for free? No, you still don't. Can I wonder, for what? Elaine's down at the pier again. Where's the pier? Is this the pier? This is how you can take the ferry ride. Is Elaine here? Are you Elaine? Oh my goodness, you are! Look at this! I can't remember the last time I did this, if I've ever done this. If only Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. Mysterious Whirlpool, yeah, is that why I was an airhead? I'm not taking this. If only Fritz. I wonder if you could ever save him. Oh, my poor friend. Yeah. What if I go talk to her dad again? Or his dad? Just... He's out the pier, yeah. Wow. Wow, yeah, so... Do they kill him? Like, presumably, does he... I'm gonna check on them again later in the game. Just because. Man! Do they actually execute him if you don't save him? Wow. Like, who's not gonna save him, right? Wow, that's crazy. Alright, we're gonna try to do this with... Frog there. Sir Froggy. Wait a minute! Well, no, don't get... I probably could, but... I am gonna want to give some tabs to him, but... Let's remember to do that after this, because I'm gonna have to do him over again. And we're not gonna not beat Lavos. still Chrono and R66Y. Even if Frog just uses Omega Elixir every single turn, like we'll probably win. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Can I beat Destruction Rains from the Heavens again? I think I did. Yep, tough break, buddy. Tough break. All right. We might be able to finish this up tonight. Man, I'm getting a little bit tired. How long have we been going here? 3.5 hours? All right, it's fine. I think let's see. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. This is bad, actually. Ooh, this is like my challenge run. All right, well, that's what I get. I just realized I do not... Oh, my... This is going to be horrible. Spire? God, oh, my God. This is bad, dude. I do not have the Crisis Arm equipped. Oh, but you know what? Guess what, Rob? Guess what, Lavos? Ooh, that could have been bad. But you know what? There's a break, like, when we walk inside of him. We can't, like, heal or sit where we can heal with our items. We can't save, we can't return, but I can get in my menu. So, alright, we just gotta beat this outer part with the Crisis Arm. Man, this is taking me back to 1995. Look at this. No Crisis Arm. Robo's only dealing 1,300 damage with Uzi Punch. Man, how did we live like this, man? Unbelievable. We'll get him, we'll get him, we'll get him. Yeah, so just remember. Take off, switch arms after this. Switch arms. Switch arms after this outside part here. Chaotic Zone, that's not going to get us. I think Frog's protected. I think I gave him a Prism Helm. I better have. It's fine if he's not. Yeah, we're good. Yep, just keep going. See, it's good that I don't have to monitor his HP, so he only has 3, but he'll still do 1,300, but man, just that, it's just so worth it to use the Crisis Arm. Like, you get such a big, yeah. We still got him, it's fine, but we definitely want the Crisis Arm for the real levels. So. Alright, we're doing fine. Can it be over? No. Give me that Crisis Arm. This is only armor. Yeah. I haven't used Frog to face Lavos in a long time. It's just not good. Yeah, it would have been awesome if you could have, like, Knight abilities. You can lower, like Mental Break, or Armor Break, Weapon Break, stuff, Attack Break, whatever they're called. Lower the enemy's defense and stuff. Well, whatever, make Elixir is fine. Let's do that. Man, imagine not using the Crisis Arm. I gotta get on the specs. I gotta get on the shades. You're gonna have. It's fine. You're just coming along for the ride. You wish you could do what we could do. Yeah, remember we established he's like the well-rounded character, but he can't do the big stuff like these guys can. All right. So hopefully when we smoke this guy, we're gonna get the Oath, which is I'm gonna say by far the best new game. I mean, you know what? The best ending of the game. This is crazy. The best ending in this game is like the real ending that you get in not New Game Plus. Like that's, as far as I used to think for sure it was the balloon one. I'm gonna say it's probably a tie. The balloon one, which I did not show, and the oh gosh, come on, really? Nope, goes for Experiment. Come on, please don't, please don't die. Don't do it to me. All right. Between that and the one with the ship there that I did, the one I showed the other day. The actual end of the regular game, I think is the best thing. But out of all these, if you limit your selections to only these New Game Plus exclusive endings, and I don't really like everyone knows like the Dream Team ending. You beat it at like the hardest of circumstances, and you get like the developers room and crap, which was cool when you did it when you were younger, but I don't know. I don't want to talk to all these like sprites that represent like people who worked on the game and stuff. It's cool, but I don't want to go through all of them. And then the one funny part is that it says like, well, you beat this game so fast, which is weird because it doesn't have to do with your actual time. It's just the fact that you like didn't have to play it all the way to the end is what they're talking about. And they say like, oh man, beat this game so fast, we're gonna give you a credits thing that represents how fast you did it, and the credits are like and done. Like it's like on 16x speed or whatever. I thought that was funny. Alright. Your items, whatever. Are you ready to be damaged yet? No, why not? Be a shame if this didn't wreck ya. Uzi? Yeah. Man, we got that 7,900 damage to all those Nagas and henches with which tech was that? It wasn't just regular flare, was it? It might have been. Or was it frog flare? Gosh, I can't remember. I'll watch back at that. That's gonna be tough to beat. I don't know that I could ever see. I don't know how we would get 8,000 damage or something. I don't know who's weak enough to the elements or whatever. It would have to be an elemental move, right? Water 2. I should have left him on standby. It's fine. This is gonna do like 600 damage. Yeah. Freaking dog. Oh well. We used Uzi Punch. Okay, it's an 8. It's fine. We'll still do good. Like 4,000 damage. Yeah. Okay. So having 1 less HP, he did like 700 fewer of damage, which is more than Water 2. That's funny. Wow, to heal him 1 HP, that's crazy. Yeah. Tough break, Froggy. Yeah, Frog cannot contribute realistically to what Chrono and Robo are gonna do here. He might as well just use a Mega Elixir every single turn. We can move this along. Dropped frames 119. Well, I guess we'll learn what that means. Maybe I'll refresh the stream after this because it's been 3 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I guess. You know what I should do? I should refresh it before getting the... Should I refresh it now? You know what? The Oath is so sweet. I am going to refresh it right now. I'm going to refresh the stream right now and come right back because I don't want to... Dropped frames 119. So that's what, a total of 4 seconds? I think it's going at 30 FPS. So spread out over... Okay, so it's not much, but... I don't understand why it does that. Alright, I'm going to cut the stream here. I'll come back in like 2 minutes. And we'll pick up here and hopefully go into the Oath. Because I don't want to mess up the Oath. It's just so sweet. I hope everyone likes it. Alright, be back in a few moments.